positioning.
Yeah, let me know when.
Map's not open.
Yeah,
Well, maps. I keep that one off for a little bit.
No, keeping it on. I'm turning it on. Thanks for reminding me, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are we going? I'm hearing an echo in the background.
Yeah, who got echo?
Oh, that's Boof.
It's Boof.
Fucking Boof.
We'll roll with it. Welcome back, everyone. It's been a little bit. Everyone had some pretty wacky dreams about some business in the Underdark in service of Grunenreich. That was crazy. Meanwhile, back on this side of the world, up on the surface and west of the Stonecoil Mountains, in a region called the Great Crater, the party continues its adventure. Last session was an eventful one. Acting on intelligence gathered from the captured mercenary, you guys infiltrated. You guys, not all of you. Much of the party. So, Lyra, Aquila, Kerbunk, and Valeth, I think that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Infiltrated the guild hall in search of the secrets you sought. While Astoria, Rether, and your beloved your beloved donkey Bartholomew decided to just take a day off at the or take a little bit off. It's not been a full day. At the Copper Kettle Tavern Inn. The infiltration was quite eventful. Many things were found. Many things were stolen. Kerbunk learned some new WWE moves.
From the top rope!
And Valeth, the newest addition to the party, discovered some critical information to his quest. After a very so for those who weren't here, the party found a letter in the guildmaster's office, his upstairs office, and basically what the guildmaster had done, he had been organized. He and the guild had been rapidly gathering funds and financial resources, consolidating finances through tolls and other things, greatly increased tolls and other things, in order to pay a huge sum of gold, 800,000, I believe. Was that the number?
I think so.
800,
I think so.
850, somewhere in the region of that, to a clan patriarch on the Nordenthal High Council, who also happened to have a senior position at like whatever the bank was called.
I don't got my notes on the bank.
Something along the lines. But basically, he was offering a massive bribe to a key patriarch on the High Council, basically like a senator, in exchange for providing the Iron Soul Guild exclusive. In exchange, the senator, the patriarch would push for the Iron Soul Guild to be granted exclusive tolling rights along the entire South Road. This is the road that stretches all the way from the Great Crater city itself all the way to Stone Meadow. A major trade route. And this would be a massive source of income for the guild. This is also amounts to an extreme case of bribery at a very high level. Very illicit stuff. And Thaldrin, Iron Soul, really worked hard to keep this hush-hush, but he could not ever predict Kerbonk hanging off the ceiling with the atomic elbow. Needless to say, he got knocked unconscious, and upon attempting to leave, the party, as the mercenaries finally caught wind of what was going on, started to really kind of understand, put the pieces together. There was a fateful confrontation in the entrance hall of the guild hall. Tensions were high. Hands were on sword hilts. But with the very skilled abilities of Valeth, the party managed to deceive and lie its way out of there and escape the
At least one person was good at lying in that
the
place.
judgment of the mercenaries, at least for now. That being said, you guys, all four of you who have escaped this this guild hall, Kerbonk, you with the letter, the signed letter, as well as your like torn, stolen, like tunic. Aquila, you with a very, very expensive like dress, like elven dress, in your backpack.
And vase.
I forgot I got new drip last episode.
You did. I want to remind everyone of the drip collection. Don't remember if anyone else got anything. If other stuff.
Well,
Nope.
Lyra was gonna grab a dress on our way out, so.
Mhm.
Yes, and perhaps a pair of gloves.
And
Yeah, gloves.
and the
Keep forgetting any gloves.
seahorse.
Oh,
Yes.
a seahorse.
And the seahorse. Yes, you got your seahorse. I think you're carrying that in like a vase right now. That's like in water.
No, it
Yeah.
was yeah, I guess it was like a.
like a bowl.
Big bowl.
Like
Yeah.
a fish bowl or something like
Like
that.
a fish bowl, yeah.
And you guys we are cutting like right back to the moment you guys have just calmly walked out of the guild hall surrounded by mercenaries, and they're sort of all just collectively breaking out into a run down the road back towards the copper kettle where the party reconvenes. It is now evening. The sun is just beginning to set. It's not quite hit the horizon, but it's going to be setting soon. And you all just link back up. Back at the old bar counter. What you do now is up to you.
Well, I don't know if I need some of that caffeine or if I need a drink at this point.
The Dwarven caffeine has both.
Yeah,
Why not a mix of both?
yeah, why not both? Yeah,
I'm not in this tavern, am I?
You are not, because you didn't get to see this tavern.
Oh, hello. Hey, just walked in.
Yes,
He appears.
Valeth
Hey,
the
guys.
dwarf joining everyone else.
Pretty crazy stuff, huh?
No, keep in mind. Keep in mind. You guys got what you need. You got like the doc. You got the MacGuffin. But, Cartha Ironsoul, Lesser Lady Militant Cartha Ironsoul is still awaiting that piece of definitive proof at Fort Ironsoul.
I got that in my hand. I have, quote unquote, the smoking gun.
Don't you have an actual gun right now too?
Yeah.
Aquila got a gun.
Aquila got a gun? I don't think I ended up.
Aquila, did
Yeah.
you ever pick up the rune powder scatter gun?
It was like a room powder derringer or something.
Yeah, you got the
yeah.
rune powder derringer.
I have a scatter shot. Yes, I do.
You
I
have
it in my
you have a
inventory.
scatter gun. Now I've done some rethinking about that. I'm gonna say you have like, I'm gonna say you have like 4 shots with that.
Okay.
Because having unlimited shots at like with no lack of proficiency, it would be, or with lack of proficiency, it'd be insane
Mhm.
to an already insane thing. Anyway, yeah.
So you said
You
it's
have, like, 4
it's
cartridges.
dusk.
What was that?
You said that it's like dusk.
It's getting there. The sun is starting to set. The sky is beginning to orange and purple.
I'm gonna go up to the
You'll s-
bartender and ask, know anywhere to put to bed?
Ah, yes. What was Bartek's voice again? I think he just didn't have a voice. Ah, yes. We rent rooms here at the Copper Kettle, just upstairs.
How much a night?
It was like 10. 10 gold.
Sounds fair.
Is that what I charged you guys?
I think
I
so.
can't remember.
10 gold. All right.
All right.
If you want to pay it right now, I can have the room cleaned and ready for you.
Sounds good.
By the time, maybe like an hour or 2.
All right. I'll
What
have
did we?
one beer
What did
then.
we say to the mercenaries? What's up, Aji?
Yeah.
You might have said that. What'd you say to the mercenaries?
When they were all lined up in front of us as we were trying to leave the guild hall.
I don't remember exactly. You guys certainly lied your way out of it, though.
Yes, I know. I'm just trying to remember what our lies were. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't-
Or you could go back and look in your memories of
My Rolodex of memory is called the U of Tubes.
I think it was like he told us to go wait up on the second floor lobby.
Well, that was. Well, no, I think
No.
he's talking about like at the very end.
Yeah, what you said that how we were able to leave the building afterwards.
Okay.
Welcome, Hibbles. We just got started.
Nice. I
Um,
didn't miss shit.
You missed a little bit. You missed me breaking down what happened last session. I will do that again very quickly.
Yeah,
So
give me the TLDR.
yourself, Astoria, and Bartholomew decided to chill out at the Copper Kettle while
Everyone
Lyra, Kerbank, Aquila, and a new dwarf with Valeth, the newest party member. He's a dwarf. Decided to infiltrate the go ahead with the infiltration of the guild hall. Main objectives were to find any definitive proof of the guildmaster's wrongdoings. Valeth was secondarily looking for some information in regards to a personal artifact of great importance to him and his family. The party did so. They infiltrated. They stole a bunch of stuff. Told a lot of lies. Valeth campaign. And managed to uncover a document. And basically, they figured out that why do I keep forgetting his name? Thaldrin Iron Soul was putting all these, like, ranking up all these tolls and everything like that, and really squeezing everyone dry of money here, to massively consolidate funds, to accumulate a sum of 850,000 gold to pay off to a clan patriarch, basically like a senator, on the High Council of Nordenfell. In return, the Iron Soul Guild was going to be given exclusive tolling rights on the entire South Road leading from the Great Crater down to Stone Meadow. Like, this would be huge for them, and in return, they required a huge bribe. This was bribery. This is corruption. This is a crime, and the party has proof of it. Thaldrin signed and sealed and stamped the letter, and as he was just drinking his bourbon and having a great time, lo and behold, Kerbonk was hanging from the fucking ceiling and dropped an atomic elbow on him, knocking him stone cold, grabbing the letter, and the party got out. They were briefly confronted by the mercenaries who were just starting to figure out what was going on, but Valeth, with his incredible deception skills, managed to lie the party out of there. This is maybe, you guys are maybe 10 minutes after that happened right now. Everyone decided to meet back up, reconvene in the Copper Kettle to decide what to do next. You guys have the letter. It still needs to be given to Cartha if you guys want to complete, she's asked for that proof.
If you want to do that, I mean.
And she's promised a reward, so keep that in mind.
Money.
Yeah, say hi to Valeth.
Hello. I am Valeth, aka Beans.
What's that?
Same.
Also, from my great video memory, Valeth said that a guy in a black robe ran up the stairs, and since they had no reason to think we were a suspect, or they didn't have any proof of it, they let us go.
They don't have any proof yet. They are highly suspicious. Yes. You guys have escaped their ire for now. That being said, they did say, they're gonna do some looking around. So keep in mind, you just knocked out their employer stone cold and got away with it. So just keep that context in mind. Anyway, here you are. Welcome to the Copper Kettle. It is not, the sun is starting to set. It's not quite reached the horizon. It's going to be there soon. Valeth, if you want to purchase that room, make sure you sacrifice 10 gold from your inventory.
Yeah, I just did that.
All right, cool, good.
I like to be accurate. Okay.
I can look over to Valeth because I do have the reward. And what were you searching for again? You were searching for a lost object, weren't you?
Yeah. It was a family heirloom, and it got taken from me from like these bandits. And I have been tracking them down for a very long time. And my lead that I had brought me here. That's why I've been through this town.
I'll waive the letter that I took from Thaldrin.
Yes.
Is that his name? Awesome. I'm getting better at finally remembering this guy's name. It only took an entire session of forgetting it.
I'm still forgetting it. And I made the guy. He's my child.
I'll say,
Raptor.
for the lesser lady militant, I don't remember her name. I know the title. I don't remember her name. Cartha?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good on this right now.
Those
we're
nat
bringing
20s
this.
on the memory.
We're bringing this letter to her to more proof of their wrongdoings in this town, and if they're stealing from you as well, that's more proof. If you'd like to come with us, I mean, just light us out of this big hall.
True. yeah, whatever helps me get my heirloom back. I'll go with you guys. And I grab a beer and say cheers.
We rolling for beers anymore?
Yes. Do you drink the beer?
Absolutely.
Roll me a it was a Constitution. Constitution
I
saving
think
throw.
So.
Damn.
So on the top left.
Ah.
All right. You
Oh.
okay. Man, your stomachs are empty after all of that, and the beer is very strong. Both you guys get disadvantage on your next roll.
Poodoo. You know, I'm a lightweight.
I shouldn't be.
This is like the 22-ounce like Texas Roadhouse like tall mugs. All right.
I will wipe off the foaming froth from chugging this beer down. And then I'll look over. So are we wanting to go to the, is it a castle? Fort?
Fort
What's it called
Ironsoul.
again? Fort
Fort
Ironsoul?
Yeah, we
Which
should
is
head
which is
over
a
there.
castle. Yeah, it's the castle within the broader fortified town.
Yeah, might
We
as
want to
well
go
before-
check in with them before those mercenaries start hunting us down.
Yeah, before it gets too late.
All
We got a
right.
strict bedtime we got to keep to around here.
Well, they might have the bedtime.
All right.
Shady things take place after dark.
They mostly come out at night. Mostly. With that, you guys make a decision, and you're back in Parameters Gate. Map is taking a while to load for some reason. Here we go. Do you guys just head straight to the fort?
Yeah, I don't think we
Yes.
should delay.
Yeah, no, this should definitely be
Alright.
probably something post haste.
With brisk haste, you guys make your way over to Fort Iron Soul.
Or met at the gate again, or are they just letting us in this time?
At this point, they're told, like, the guys clearly are told to, like, let you in, and one of them guides you. And you're led up and around in a familiar place.
They're still eating at this table.
It's evening. It's dinner. And y'all are led back into. Man, Valeth hasn't seen any. Proof has seen any of these maps yet.
What
He could
happened?
fuck
Where am
around.
I?
He could be anywhere. There he is, out of
In
the shadows. And you guys are led back into the war room. You got fight in here. This is the war room. And Kartha's in there, waiting for you guys. She says, "Ah, well, back so soon? Who is this gentleman right here?" She motions towards Valeth. Not exactly sure if he's.
He's a stray we picked up along the way.
Don't worry, I'm on your
Another
side.
troubled soul.
Well, who you keep in your company is
Well-
none of my business, I suppose.
Well, actually, didn't he say he was the cousin? Wasn't the identity?
Oh yeah.
Wasn't? Yeah,
he claimed he
said-
was a cousin.
Aren't you
of-
your second cousin or something?
Yeah,
Looking over at Caleb.
I fucking hate that guy. What, you can't hate family?
Second cousin
she-
to Thaldrin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bailiff claimed he was an Iron Soul
It's kind of-
cousin.
Is that so? Cartha says. I did not realize I had yet another cousin. Especially one that bears such little resemblance to the Iron Soul line, the closely followed Iron Soul line. Tell me, where in Bramter's Gate have you been this whole time?
Oh, see, I went out on my own for a long time, and I was just come back through. And just so happened to run these guys. I don't know.
Went out to get milk.
Yeah.
Milk,
I
milk,
went
and
out.
smokes.
Okay.
Went to buy some
Back now.
cigarettes. Never came back.
I'm not even gonna make you do a dice roll because she knows you're bullshitting. I mean, she knows.
Yeah.
It's not like she's on the fence or confident. She knows. Cartha Iron Soul being second cousin herself to Thaldrin.
It's your
Oh.
sister.
Oh wow! I've been looking everywhere for you.
I certainly hope not. I will stand against you using whatever cover you need to get your task done. Just don't sully my family's good name.
Apologies.
Oh, don't
Of
worry.
course.
Thaldrin's doing a good enough job all by himself with that.
Mhm.
Did you kill him?
Nope.
Oh, thanks, Saluna.
But
Oh,
I brought the thunder.
It was fucking
might,
crazy.
he might have a awful headache and a big lump on his head, though.
Bro's head's dented.
did he see you do it?
No.
Okay, alright, then I don't care. he had it coming for a while.
Lost a few IQ points.
So, aside from incapacitating my cousin, did you accomplish anything of note?
Kerbon.
Yes, and I will throw the envelope because he sealed it too, didn't he?
Yeah, he
sealed the
put
letter.
on his he signed it and put on his personal seal.
Hey, yo,
I
check
will
this shit
put-
out.
Yeah.
As
throw
I'm
the
like,
letter.
I'm tapping the paper.
Get a load of this.
She places her hand and slides it over, just keeping eye contact with you guys, looking back and forth, and then picks it up and reads something. Huh. Oh. That slimy rat bastard! Well. Seems my my other cousin has been up to more no good than I initially thought. This is critical. With this, I will be able to make a formal case against him and put the Iron Soul Guild back where they belong. They don't run Bramder's Gate. I do. I would say I can't thank you enough. But I think I have some, hopefully, very sufficient thanks in store for you. And, she motions to the cabinet behind you guys.
More drip.
Yo, I've been eyeballing that since we got in here.
You open it, and there's rows of teeth in your hands. No, I'm kidding. You open it, and there is enough gold in there for each of you to have 50 gold.
Dang.
On top of
Rich bitch over here.
yes. So, as promised, each of you are to be paid. And while I know that Thaldrin probably would have offered you a much larger sum, but I will also, if you wish, if you need anything, I will grant you access, limited access, to the Garrison Armory. And, I'll give you this. And she hands over like a sealed and stamped like it's like a writ, like with like her own seal on it. And it basically, because if I remember correctly, you're heading to the Great Crater.
Yes.
In the southern quadrant of the Great Crater, there is the Royal Arms Manufactorum, and they have been quite busy. They've been pumping out arms and armor and equipment left and right, non-stop, but they're also in desperate need of funds, and they'll take many buyers. Show them this, and you will get a discount. They will have the best weapons that we can spare.
Neat.
And she gives you guys, let's call it you can call the item the Cartha coupon, or you can just memorize that you have it.
Who wants? Is she giving one to everybody, or just one?
For all
I
of
can't
us.
hand these out willy-nilly. I can just give you one. I don't want these floating around in the wild.
Okay. Well, who wants to throw it in their inventory? I can
I got it.
type it up. Okay.
The Cartha coupon. Um. My instincts, my warrior blood tells me that your adventures ahead will see you meet great violence. Things you can find there will help you in that endeavor. And hopefully see you through to the other side, relatively unscathed.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you might need from us while we're here before we head out?
Well, now that you mention it, I kind of need you to leave. I'm sure the mercenaries are going to be figuring this out sooner or later. And I certainly, I mean, if they come here, I mean, they're not going to come here, but I would like things to, it is my intention to de-escalate things for the time being while I get this formal case submitted and filed and get the ball rolling on that. By all means, do what you want here in town for now, but just know that while you've made a great friend in myself and my faction, I can expect that you would have made some enemies as well.
Is
I'm good at
there
taking care of my enemies.
a safe route that we might take out of here to avoid any patrols of theirs?
I will increase patrols of my own along the road north of here to the Great Crater. Partially, this is to help reassert Iron Soul Warden control over the trade routes and take it, sort of pressure the mercenaries into backing off for now until they, you know, become less of a problem. But the road north is the road north. I'll see to it that you're able to leave the town safely, and we'll have increased patrols on the roads, and they'll stay extra vigilant.
Neat.
Did you say that you are giving us access to the armory?
Yes.
Where that might be?
Yes, that would be. That would be in the, just on the other side of this floor, actually.
Oh,
Once you head out this
Alright.
door, head over past the dining room, and on your right, past the kitchen, there is an armory in there. The armorer there will help you. I've already told him to be expecting you.
Awesome. I'm gonna head towards their armory.
Do the rest of you follow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Make sure everyone's added 50 gold to their inventories. And then, yeah. Alright, so the armory is going to be in the top right corner. Not sure if I can word this in particular.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just going to... Why do I have this fog to word? Are you guys going to start a
case
fight in
we
here?
We fight everyone in here.
No.
Are you planning on having us fight in here?
No.
Okay.
Not anymore, at least.
Until.
Keep in mind, this, originally, you guys could have gone either direction in this town. You guys could have sided with the guild. You could have done all sorts of things. You could have done
Damn.
different tasks for these guys. I had this
Cartha
super
got some
planned out.
bougie ass room right there.
She's a lesser lady militant. This is on par with like a 1 or 2 star general.
We took the righteous path with this one.
Yes. Well,
Is this for the
yeah,
armory
that's the
is?
armory. Yep. So you enter the armory, and you see a frontal, dwarven soldier turning face. Yeah, his beard is, brown with like flecks of white through it. His wrinkles in his face. His arms are very strong. I was told to be expecting you. So I take it, your little, misadventures went well?
You could say that.
Alright, well. Under instruction from the lady herself, I'm granted to give you access to, our stores. Now, we can't give you everything, just, maybe 1 or 2 things for each of you. We have all sorts of things that you wouldn't be able to get down at the, down in the market. Heavier armor, weapons, we got some bows. Most of this is standard issue. We also have a small amount of potions. Anything interest you, catch your eye?
Some armor might be nice.
You got any pointy weapons?
Aye, we have both those things. My lady, and he addresses you, Akila. Most of our things are sized for, well, halflings and dwarves and some dragonborn, but I'm skilled enough to tailor things to you, if you would wish. I think we have
Yeah.
some... what level armor are you looking at? We have, some... half-plate, gambesons, which would be like leather armor. Let me look.
I could have sworn I had studded leather armor before.
Studded leather,
but
yeah.
I don't have that now. I have regular leather. I don't know.
Senpai. We do have, see, you're looking for, studded leather?
I don't know what other.
Holy fuck. That's a little OP to give. I was like, oh, this will be good. I was like, nope, that gives you an 8. No. Ah, yes. He's digging through like a wardrobe of things. You're able to wear
Only
medium
light
armor, right?
No.
Light armor? We have mostly just medium armors and heavy armors here.
Can't wear medium armor?
Except
No.
can't wear medium armor. Wait. Digging through some more. Ah, yes. We do have this piece. Really not much use for us. We confiscated this off of some criminals a long while ago. I can't remember when we got this in the stores. We've been here for a long time. Some dude calling himself the Mariner. But yes, this is the Mariner's studded leather armor. Some magical ability to let you swim as fast as you can normally run. So,
Cool.
while wearing this armor, you have a swim speed equal to your speed. In addition, if you start your turn underwater with 0 hit points, you immediately regain 1d4 hit points. The armor can't heal anyone again until the next dawn. I think that means a long rest. Like once per
Yeah.
long rest, it can do
I
that.
would assume so, yeah.
No,
The
it-
armor
it's
is-
to the next day.
Oh, okay.
Not even long or short. If it was long or short rest, it would say long.
You would say,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
that makes
confused
sense.
with that.
It's literally the next dawn.
Yeah. You want that? We have that. It's
Yeah.
Alright. The armor is decorated with fish and shell motifs.
I
I will
take it
grant
and
you.
I'm holding it up gleefully, looking at Lyra. Like, look, we can
Twinsies.
twinsies.
How about the rest of you? You said you were looking into weapons. What kind are you interested in? What's your flavor? Beth.
Light and quick.
The
Got
stabby
me-
kind.
The stabby kind, you know what I'm talking
Ah.
about. Got anything like that?
Oh yes, we have plenty of stabby things here. If it will stop making the inventory thing go away. Let's see. You have a rapier, correct?
Yeah.
That is. You want something with like additional. That's gonna be martial and finesse, and like a finesse weapon.
Yeah.
So bye. Just create a weapon. Fine. Not giving you a laser pistol.
Pew. It would be silent.
Revive me, I got ray gun.
Guys, please.
Here. No. Wow, that's crazy. We have, well, your rapier there seems to be just normal steel. It seems actually of the, he looks at it. Is that an Atropian rapier?
Yes, I've had it for a very long time.
Fascinating. We don't see many of those in this part of the world. Well, I can offer you a far superior one of dwarven. This one is has a mithril alloy blade.
Well, let's see it.
It is a rapier +1. He holds this up, and while the handle is silvery and of like well polished steel, the blade extending out almost looks like a bronze in color. But in the air, it almost sort of like hums a little bit as like he like swishes it. As it like gently just sort of vibrates with the air itself. More like the air itself vibrates around this thing.
Okay.
This thing is masterfully crafted, yet not too fancy. Mithril edged weapons are very common in Nordenthal, especially among military, circles. But this is definitely designed as like an officer's weapon, like a ceremonial one.
Awesome. I will take that.
All right, he gives you rapier +1. I'm adding this to your equipment. Make sure you equip this. Anyone else interested in anything?
I'll take a medium armor if you're handing out magic stuff.
Of course, ma'am. Let's look at this armor. Medium armor. We have recently our artificers down in the forge have been tinkering around with some given the war and all that, and everyone's focused on the other stuff, want to minimize the amount of maintenance required, so they've been tinkering around with these, just casting spells of like gleaming onto the alloys which make these armor. These are armors of gleaming. We have them in we have breastplates, chain shirts, half plates, scale mail. We have a spiked one. But basically, these would be ace. Which one? What are you wearing right now? You're wearing a breastplate +1.
Breastplate +1.
AC 15.
Yep.
An armor, a breastplate, armor of gleaming breastplate, is going to be slightly worse, but the armor never gets dirty.
The half plate is the same as
The half plate is the same as has the same armor protection as the breastplate, except it's armor gleaming. It will never get dirty. It will never rust. It
Is that
stays.
something I've been taking into consideration?
So, is it something you would interested in? Maybe you
No.
could dig around and look for something else.
It's not something I've been considering. No.
All right, cool. I'm gonna look for something else.
Oh.
Do you know of anywhere that's got something a little lighter in the armor category?
We have some light armors, but they sell those down at the shop in the marketplace. We mostly deal in like military grade things.
Gotcha.
Um, Interesting. Manage. Gonna be honest, I'm having a hard time finding an armor that's better than the one you currently have.
Okay, that's fine.
I could
I'll
give you
keep
like
it
a
at that.
breastplate +2,
What is that? Was 16?
16.
What about a short bow?
Short bow. Ah, yes. That one's overpowered as fuck.
I'll take it.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Man, some of these have like fucking like 8 paragraphs of like description.
While he's
I've got a
digging
short bow
through and being
+1.
distracted. Sorry, I was going to lockpick this chest. I was gonna look over at Astoria and be like, I'll put my like finger up to my mouth and be like, shh.
Um,
Or she would cover for you. Don't worry.
sure. Roll stealth. You okay with a short bow +1?
Yeah.
This is like a yeah. I need your equipment. What'd you get? This is gonna be
28
a
on
DC.
stealth, and then
Okay.
a 21 on sleight of hand.
Fucking Christ. Okay. Yeah, you he's busy. He's like actively like trying to like he's actively like working on this armor for Aquila. Aquila gun armor, right? Yeah. And it's like measuring her and focused. Valeth, you pick the lock on this chest and you open it. And it is
Oh, shit, I should have inspected the chest first. Fuck.
Could've
My
another mimic.
PTSD!
Their pet mimic attacks you.
Christ.
That's fine.
that one's not the mimic.
Uh-oh.
Not that one. Meaning that the other one is, so maybe only one.
Great.
You open it, and potions are in there. Health potions and poisons.
I'm gonna hand a health potion to Astoria, and then take the other 3 potions.
You taking the poisons?
Poisons and the other health potion.
Roll investigation on the poisons. These are oh fuck, what is it? Drow poison, was it? That I'm thinking of? Yes.
Drow poison. Okay. Add to backpack.
Let me. Is that what that is? Yes. And keep up with these poisons. I mean, you can poison things. You can also wet your blades with them.
Nice. Did I get one of those, or just 2, or 2 of them, or just 1?
You say you're able to grab 2 of them.
Okay.
And then you grab these are greater health potions. Or potions of greater healing. So yeah, whoever those, so 2 potions, I'm gonna say 2 potions of greater healing, 2 drow poisons. That is correct, right? Drow poison is what that is. Drow. I'm not thinking of. Pretty confident. Yes. Yep. Yep. Correct. Anyway. But yeah, and you kind of gather that this chest was full of potions. These were drow poison is not something that's made in Nordenthal. Certainly not made by the dwarves at all. It's made, well, by the drow, which are not native to known regions of Nordenthal. They don't have any major cities around Boreallum. So these are pretty exotic.
Nice.
Very rare. This part of the world.
Means they're expensive.
Exceptionally. All right. Anyone else?
Soria? Yeah. Anything on her side?
Yeah, probably not.
I mean,
They
you
have
could
things
probably...
sized for halflings.
Yeah, but I'm wearing light armor. Otherwise, I can't fly. So they don't.
They've
have
got
anything for me.
gambesons,
What the hell is
which would be like leather armor equivalent.
that? Well, I'm wearing cast-off studded leather right now. So unless it's better than that.
No, it's not better than that.
What about shields or maces?
Shields or maces? Look at shield. This guy has shields. We have. I'll give him something more interesting than just a shield +1. You find, so you look at all this line of shields hanging off the wall, and one of them catches your eye. This is a shield that is, whereas the rest are just like in like normal like binary colors of Nordathon, like they're like the navy blue and like the two just separate colors of blue, like darker blue and lighter blue. This one is emblazoned with a symbol of an eye on the shield. This is a like a wooden round shield with like a like a steel trim around the edge, but the middle is emblazoned with an eye.
She's gonna point to it. What's that?
Oh, that's another. We pulled that out of. It's just contraband we took. That there is a sentinel shield. So while holding the sentinel shield, yeah. So it's an armor class +2, so +2 AC, which is the same as the shield you're holding. However, while holding a shield, you have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom, like perception. You have advantage on perception checks with the shield.
She's gonna hold her hand out and be like, her little fingers are just going like, "Give me."
Give me,
Alright.
give me.
Alright, I'm gonna add
Ken
that
has
to
these.
your equipment. Make sure to equip it.
To refresh.
Damn, I should ask for a parrying shield. Fuck!
You, sir, horseman. Anything take your eye?
Horseman.
Maybe some armor.
I don't know if we have anything that's gonna quite work on you. Armor-wise. It's your, that'd require a whole different kind of tailoring.
You go on the top half.
Yeah, I only need the top half.
It's not like he wears pants.
It's not gonna, it's just not gonna fit. I'd have to, like, make it custom and, reduce the AC by half.
What?
By half? Jesus.
Because it's only covering, like, a part of you.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, good point.
Well, I mean, you
I
have
guess
cavalry,
my-
right? Do you have any saddles for him?
We don't have that here. You might be able to find that at the, I don't know where you'd find that.
A custom
we've got
armor
stables.
piece of saddle. It allows. Oh my god! It would allow. Oh my god! That would be hilarious to have as a custom saddle armor set, where it doesn't add to my armor,
So,
right?
Perhaps you'd be able to find something or have something like that tailored towards you at the Greater Arms, at the Royal Arms Manufactorum.
But it would allow one player to mount me and attack from my fucking back.
If only,
Oh
if
my
only
God,
Maddie
it's
was still
Kerbonk.
here.
Kerbonk, it's on your back.
Oh my god, dude!
Some warhorse armor.
I'd be like.
Oh my
I'm
god.
here for it, though.
Christ.
Now that is D&D right there, everybody.
That's
That is
great.
D&D.
That being said, no armors here will be able to fit you or be fitted to you.
Oh, maybe you got some hand crossbows?
hand crossbows. He's
Just
like
to
goes
see-
fiddling
just-
around, looking at what he's got. Why is Kerbonk rolling initiative?
Why not?
Kerbal?
Yep. That's where I just saw. Oh, there. I don't know. I just saw Kerbonk.
I
roll
rolled
initiative. I
that
don't know why
like
that popped
an
up.
hour ago.
Okay. Hand crossbow. You already have hand crossbows +1. They're gonna be, and those are already like Northern Thalian. Hand crossbows, be on par with like what they have here. They do have. He does have silvered hand crossbows. Which is an alchemical process has bonded silver to this magic weapon. When you score a critical hit with it against a creature that is shapeshifted, the weapon deals 1 additional die of damage. Does 1d6 damage by default. I imagine it'd be +5 yours, and then but it wouldn't have the +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls that you
No,
get
then
with
I'm
your
good.
hand crossbow spells. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
You used to have an organizer gremlin with you.
I do.
Alright. That each of you guys, I believe, has taken something. Kerbonk. Anything suit your eyes? Nice belt.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll show him the rune powder scatter shot I have. It's like, this is good, but I need something from range I can repeatedly use. Cause I got a javelin, but it's just an old javelin I've had before I even went on this adventure.
Well. You don't seem the type of fellow to be able to. We have muskets, but they're sized down for halflings. And you don't seem to be the type to steady a long shot with that. And those are kind of designed for like massed fire. However, might have something right up your alley. And he turns and goes digging around through a chest, and he pulls out a He pulls out a single shot break action pistol. This would fire a full size cartridge, like musket cartridge, like one of those paper cartridges. You load it in through the rear, and then similar function to like a modern flare gun. And you'd have to so it does 1d10 damage. You don't get a proficiency bonus. Does piercing damage. The range is 30 feet / 90 feet.
Okay.
And he would give you like a sack of cartridges to go with it. I'm not gonna make you like keep track of those shots. This is a rune powder stub pistol. (1d10 damage, no proficiency bonus. It'd basically be like it'd basically be like a d20 to attack with it for you. Do you want that?
Sure.
Okay.
And it's a 1d10.
1d10 damage.
Cool.
And it would be an action to use that. Alright, you've been given a pistol.
Oh yeah.
Again, you need to reload. You'd have to like spend an action to reload this as well.
Hmm.
You use an action to shoot it, then you need to use another action to reload it. If you had like firearms proficiency, that'd be different.
Mhm.
But yeah. Anyway, each of you have been given your. I think I've fulfilled my instructions thus far. Each of you have been given something. I don't know how much more we can give you guys. Well, I do know how much more we can give you guys. Nothing much more. All right. I'm sure the unless there's anything else you need here from from the keep up here, the guards will see you out.
Alrighty.
All right. Unless anyone has anything else to say or do, we go back to Ramdar's Gate. The sun is half set on the horizon line. You guys
Fuck
have
but I'm gonna call it a night, and I'm gonna
done-
go back to the bed that I got.
I mean, I guess maybe we should try to sleep
Alright.
before we head out, but I don't know if we're worried about these guys.
What does the party decide to do?
I think it's a good idea.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get a good night's rest before the long adventure.
Yep.
All right, you guys head back to the tavern, and yeah, each head up to your rooms. Ruther, they actually do have like a room large enough for you. I think you actually got that right.
Yeah.
Bartholomew is. You guys leave him at the stable. That's just outside, it's a small little stable for folks' horses and such. Yeah. And you guys go to the privacy of your own rooms. And Valeth, enter your room. You close the door. I imagine you lock it.
Yes. And then
And you find this would be a good moment to change it to something more comfortable and reflect on what you've found.
yeah, so I'm going to change to what I normally look like, which is
Describe like the process of this transformation, like what it looks like.
so it basically looks like I'm just like taking off a shirt. I don't know. It's weird to just like yeah, just take off, like change clothes.
I'm not meaning you actually change your clothes. I mean like, you know what I'm, Tanya here, you know. Now's the time, dude.
Fuck. I know. I'm drawing a blank. I'm so sorry.
I could describe it for you if you want.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. You enter the room, you close the door, you lock it behind you, and your face changes. You grow taller and thinner, and your tannish, pinkish, dwarvish skin turns into more of a liquidy gray. Your nose adjusts and shapes itself. Your eyebrow, your whole facial structure changes. Your hair turns dark and grows to whatever length it is. This is your natural form as a changeling. And for the first time in several weeks, you breathe a sigh of relief.
I'm
I
now.
yield it back to you.
Yeah. I'm now closer than ever. I'm just like thinking to myself, I'm now closer than ever to finding my artifact. And it's been so long since I lost my whole family. And it's nice to be back in my own skin for once, because this is who Vaylith truly is. And finding this artifact, he can find other changelings and hopefully reunite his own family. I just kind of sit on the bed and just kind of rub my face, I guess.
All right. With that, each of you guys, on your own time, you sort of do whatever and like fall asleep in your own rooms. Kelly, the red spots on your palms, you notice, did not grow today, as they did yesterday when you. Your weird dreams continue. Same as always, a rocky shore, a dark storm, and the roaring of something monstrous. And the possibility of a voice out there, deep and thunderous, as if roll me insight.
18.
You look deeper into this dream. You immerse yourself into it. If anything, the even the weirder complexities of having this strange vial of fluid with you interfering with your dreams even more gives you almost some degree of lucidity within these, like an outside observer. And you roll an 18. What part of this dream would you like to look more into?
The end.
The end.
Yeah. Like, see if I can see past the end, like where it typically ends, and like see if I can continue it.
You gaze piercingly, if that is even the right word, into the storm, into the voices, and you're able to differentiate two separate entities, not roaring and shouting in unison with each other, but against each other, as if two It is a. You get the feeling it is like a battle of sorts, as both of these this roaring, vicious, like bestial,
Mhm.
cry, is screaming in defiance and hatred against this commanding voice, this well steadied voice, and you are able to determine on an 18 that this voice is female. And you don't understand. What languages do you speak, Greta?
Common, Druidic, Infernal, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Primordial? Holy fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why I picked that one. It sounded cool.
That's like. I need to check if Primordial would know this, because Primordial can link it to some other one.
I mean, that would make sense for Genasi, kind of.
Yeah.
They're-
Earth. Yeah, okay, so Primordial is most like elements and such. You do not understand the words being spoken. Only that it is the source. You have a feeling is female. And you awake. Each of you awake to a screeching headache. Your heads racked with pain, a piercing pain. And through the windows, you guys are on the north side of the building. Through the windows, it's like northeast side of the building, but from the north you can see a bright purple flash fills the sky, and a familiar sound. Actually, not familiar to you, Valeth. It's the first time you've heard this. Louder than anything you've ever heard. Fills your mind like, I would say like a freight train, but you don't know what that is. Like a million screaming horses. All at once, but not in your ears, in your head. And yeah, everyone roll a wisdom saving throw.
Goody.
Whew, 23.
Man.
Ruther, you rolled a wisdom check. Is that just gonna be the same modifiers or saving
Oh.
throw?
Wait, let me.
Oh shit, I did the same thing. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's the same modifier.
It's the same
should
thing.
be
I'll
the
count it as the
same.
same. It's the same dice roll.
Well, let's. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. That was for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
That
All
was
right.
for shits and giggles.
I mean, it's the same dice you roll, or the same modifier.
It is, yeah. It's the same.
All right.
modifier.
The rest of you have heard this before, or have experienced this before. Valeth is the first time you've ever experienced this, and you are shocked and stunned to your core, and your migraine just, it goes from being a headache to a migraine to something beyond extremely quickly.
I'm gonna like grab my head.
You take 8
And-
psychic damage.
8 psychic damage.
with that, the dawn breaks and the sun rises. Good morning, everyone.
Yay!
Good morning.
So, would our health have reset?
Yes, you each would have long rested.
It's a long rest yet.
Forgot to mention that. Yes, long rest.
And we all saw the purple flash, didn't we?
Impossible to miss.
Yeah, it's just Valeth that didn't. He wasn't
Yeah.
with us.
Uh,
Aquila passed too. She only rolled a 7.
Oh, she only rolled a 7?
Damn it, Kelly.
She's narking on
My
you.
bad. My bad. I was like, that's a really low.
Teacher,
You
Did
take
we have
5.
homework
You
this
take
week?
5 psychic damage. The DC was 10.
Can we see if anybody in the... Because we're in the car kettle right now, aren't we? Does it look like anybody else is reacting to this?
Head downstairs, and it is business as usual. No one. I mean, people are acting like they would on any morning. And Valeth, this is the first time you've ever experienced this.
Yeah, I'm going to like stumble out of my room. I'm like in the hallway leaning up against the wall.
First time?
What the fuck was that?
Are you, since you said you just stumbled out in the hall, what do you look like right now?
My true form, because my head's
What the fuck
hurting
is that?
What are you talking about?
Who
Oh
are
fuck!
you?
Hey. Oh my
Does he have the same
head.
voice?
Yeah, he's terrible at voices.
Quickly kill it!
Please. It's me. It's me. Please. It's Valeth.
It's Cartha's second cousin.
Changelings
Yeah.
are a known thing in the realm of Boreallum, but they are very rare and tend to form very small and hidden communities.
Don't just stumble out in the hallway basically naked.
They don't have any one homeland that they call their own. They're very separated. Think of them like being gypsies, like the gypsies, or gypsies of Europe. You know, scattered communities
That's a
here and
good
there.
example.
Not saying they are gypsies, like they have gypsy culture and such. It's just it's a
Yeah,
similar
yeah.
demographic situation.
The term would be Romani.
Romani? Okay, sorry. Pardon me in my lack of
On
education in that
Twitch,
department.
You have to be PC.
Yes, the
Can't
Romani
call
people.
them gypsies anymore.
We're gonna be
No,
canceled
it's a
now.
slur.
Gypsy's a slur? I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
Is it really?
It
Yeah.
is.
I genuinely
crazy.
did not know that.
I didn't know that
A lot
either.
of people don't.
Well,
It's
I guess so.
relatively
Added-
recent.
Added
that's
to the
become-
library.
Word,
In the
right?
last like
15
uh,
years or so.
yeah, it was at least more commonly recognized as a slur,
Right.
but it was always derogatory.
This is why communication is education. Because
more you
knowing is
know.
half of the
Yes.
battle.
Yep.
Now I know more. Thank you. This is how
Learn
adults
something
settle
Now I
things
know
like
more.
that.
Now I know more slurs to use against.
I
Oh
know
my
more
God.
slurs.
That's anywho. Yeah, sorry. My head is fucking hurting. Did you guys see that last night?
This happened like
Yeah.
just before the dawn broke. This happened like maybe like
20 seconds ago.
Or
20
20
seconds
seconds
ago.
ago. Sorry, my bad. My head hurts, okay? I don't know what time it is.
Head hurt.
My forehead.
My head hurt, okay?
Yeah, we've seen it before. We saw it once coming into the valley. I mean, the crater. The region.
Did it-
I don't know. What
Did it
exactly
not
what it is.
absolutely scramble your brains?
I can't remember. I
I
think
mean-
it failed the first one. This one
I
didn't
was-
scramble my brains.
It was
How?
fine the first time, but this time not so much.
You see, after you deal with it so many times, you start building an immunity. Then your tolerance goes up to these type of
Oh,
things.
dear God, this is what these people just deal with. Is this a daily thing? Like, what the fuck?
Now we've only seen it one other time.
Anyways, sorry. Excuse me, I did not realize this is what I looked like. This happens. This is normal.
This is normal. Okay.
So I've heard of changelings before when I was being raised in Grunenreich. How does this
Yeah.
work? Like, do you grow the beard and stuff like you had yesterday? Is it like a
Yeah.
slow thing, or just all of a sudden?
He has to
What did
really
you-
commit to growing a beard.
it's the SpongeBob movie where he like grows the mustache. Now this is a mustache. I would say it's like pretty instant. Like I just kind of like, yeah, change real quick. And like I have I go back into my room and grab my little suitcase I was carrying. It's got a bunch of disguises in it. And I just like put back on my dwarven attire that I had on what you guys originally know Valeth as. I'm like, see, this is what I do. I get around by just blending in. Clearly, you guys have seen it work.
See, I knew you were suspicious.
Didn't say I
Gotta
was
work
great
on
at
that
it.
family tree thing.
Didn't say I was great at it, but I got it somewhere, you know. But yeah, I can just see somebody. If I see anybody, it's kind of a cool party trick. But if I just see anybody, I can turn into them. Only got to see
Oh, I
them
don't
like
li-
once.
I don't
Oh,
like
man.
that at all.
It's fucking trippy. It's just in our DNA.
Yeah, well, I hope you get some consent for that sometime, because I don't want you turned into me.
I don't know why I would.
But you could. That's the problem. You could. You've seen me.
This episode of D&D, consent and learning of how to
Someone roll history for me. Akila, roll history with advantage.
Okay. Let's see. It's a good thing I have a +6 to history.
Okay. On a 23. You're suddenly understanding why, in like the very sometimes you heard things about changelings or read something here or there, and you sort of understand why. You've gotten the impression most communities don't trust changelings. This is one of those reasons. They are very few. They're basically not very well trusted across the board. They're kind of like just a scattered minority group, and it's sort of a reason why they use their abilities to hide themselves, oftentimes in plain sight, to hide their communities and such, so they're not just rooted out. Many changelings spend most of their lives. Changelings don't have one original form. They just they might have like a form that they like prefer, but it's one that they've designed and chosen for themselves. And yes, they can look like anyone. Even, like at a glance, they can see someone and form a identical physical copy of them. That thought, I imagine, terrifies you.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't think it truly terrifies me, being a druid and shapeshifting. Like, I get the concept of that, but I think it's more, the like a doppelganger kind of feeling, like the evil doppelganger potential
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, I get that a lot. But listen, I only change whenever I absolutely need to, and I do it to like the common faces. Look at you, group. Look at this group right here. This is not a common face. So yeah, like I just do it to survive. I gotta do, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. All right, I've been out here on my own for a very long time.
All right.
How long
well,
do changelings live? Now that you're saying a very long time, I'm curious.
Like a century.
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure I read that right.
Probably in that range. Yeah.
well,
Or just a little bit more than a human.
Yeah, see, I'm
Well,
a orc
it-
over here, and I die young.
yeah, I'm an elf and I'm a high elf and I live pretty long. Well, if you're gonna pull any shenanigans like that again, you gotta kind of keep us a little bit informed so we can go along with it and, you know, not out your cover.
Listen, I like you
Jump
guys.
you in the
I'm
middle of the
excited.
hallway.
Excited to join you, and we're all gonna get to shenanigans, and we're gonna pull off all sorts of shit.
All right. You
All right.
know, I'm skeptical, but I'll you haven't given us any reason to distrust you so far, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
But yeah, now that we're all acquainted, it'll be a lot. The information will all be there.
Over half of his dice rolls have been deception.
But not towards us. Not towards
Right.
us.
Some of them have been.
There's a simple solution to this. You take my face, I take your life. Understood?
Oh my
She's
god, it's
very
gonna be the
cute
inevitable
and
situation
very,
where it's
like-
like, we need you to. Which one's the real Aquila? We need to ask her something that only she would know.
I suddenly forget everything I ever knew.
What everything I ever knew in my life.
I roll a 20.
Deception roll.
I would be asking campaign questions, things you would not know. Keep in mind, I just want this to keep in mind. Valeth does not know about the goop, and he really doesn't know much about this quest you guys are on.
Mm-hmm.
He met you guys, and you guys told him that you're just going to the guild hall. You're doing some like local quests.
He doesn't
Yeah.
know about my fucking spear.
You don't know about your fucking. I mean, you know about the spear.
I know I have the spear.
Yeah.
I
I'm
know
gonna
it's
stop myself from
pointy.
say things.
He hasn't seen the inside of the statue.
He has
Like
not
me and
seen
Brother
the
have.
statue.
The
Me and Brother have
statue.
been on. We will
Alright.
create our own religion to the statue.
You two on your fucking acid trip to the statue.
All right. So, with that, you guys get some pretty critical stuff out of the way. It is morning in Bramdur's Gate, and all roads lead north. Lyra, if you wanted to get something from the from the tailor shop, now would be a good time.
I too would like to go to the tailor
Oh.
shop.
Yes, I do need to go to the tailor shop.
I go to the
Okay.
tailor shop. Can I go to the temple to see if anybody there's talking about the purple booms in the sky?
You certainly can. Let's split the party.
With the party.
I'll go
Kerplunk.
with Kerbonk to the
All right.
the temple.
And then players, and I'm gonna send Lyra over here. All right,
I'm gonna be right back.
Lyra, you and Valeth, you enter the tailor shop.
Question about my hands.
Yes.
So they're still red. Do they look better or just the same? Like it hasn't gotten worse, but has it
They
gotten
look
better?
just the same. They've not
Okay.
gotten worse. They've not gotten any better.
And it's like, is it like purple? Because my hands are blue.
You're,
So is it like purple or is it actually
the outer
red?
edges of this have like a purplish tinge, but it is almost like a rubyish red covering your palms.
Okay. So I go into the tailor shop. I ding the little bell on the counter.
Ding, ling, ling. And then a
I'm
head
like
pops up.
walking with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah! Hello again!
Hello.
What can we do for you? You guys were such good business last time you were here.
I'm looking for a pair of gloves.
Oh, that's easy. Some leather ones will work.
That's perfect.
All right. It's like that's just gonna be. It seems like the tolls are already starting to lighten up already. So prices have been dropped. A little bit of celebration for that, and in order to get customer trust back, so I'm gonna sell these to you for say 3 gold.
Oh, 3 gold. That's a deal.
1.5 for each. Mundane leather gloves.
Perfect.
And these are
Thank
like a dark, like a very chocolatey brown leather with like a soft internal lining.
you. Yum.
Keep in mind, there's also plenty of other things. On one side, there's like some medium and light armors, like adventure type stuff. And then on the right, there's like clothing and such, ranging from like common stuff to some very fancy attire. Yeah.
I'm good. I just needed my glove.
Okay.
Does the shopkeep have any like like a different type of leather armor, like light armor? Jeez.
Yeah, they've got light armors. What are you wearing right now?
I think just leather armor.
You're wearing leather. Yeah, they have light armors. These are gonna be mundane. I'm pulling it up right now. They have some like gambesons, which would be like what you're wearing. Like, it'd be equivalent protection as leather. Can I please? Thank you. That. Yep. So they've got like padded armor. They have. Pull it. Just because the damn thing is taking forever. Alright, so is for light armors, you see they have padded armor, they've got leather armor, they also have studded leather, which is like a brigandine armor with like thin steel plates. It's like, you know, studded in behind the leather in like a flexible, like scaly layer. So they have increased protection from normal leather. I believe.
How much is that?
Well, look it up. Valeth. I have so many tabs, so I apologize if this is taking a little bit. Okay. Well, starting price would be 45 gold, but I'm willing to drop that price down for you to let's say 40. But I am willing to bargain.
How about 30 and a rapier? So you said
30 and a rapier.
yeah.
You have yourself a deal.
Cool.
And she yeah, so lose 30 gold and lose that Undying Rapier. Studded leather. Add armor to your equipment. There you go. Remember to equip that. Alright. Is that all?
Yep, that's all I needed.
Alright. Now, over at while this is happening, over at the temple, Kerbunk, you and Aquila enter the temple. This is like sort of like a communal like chapel sort of deal. It is not particularly devoted to Saluna. However, there are in the walls in these cubbies, there's these like little rooms where people like write down prayers and shove them into the cracks in this wall. And you can sort of see that most of these are devoted to Soluna. There are candles lighting around the edges, and in the center, in the center of the far wall, inside like the actual building, is like a stone statue, rising up and forming like a great circle, with like sort of lines through it and jewels here and there and there and here of different colors and different shapes. There are a couple dwarves. And there's like the seats. What do you call the seats? In like a church.
Pews.
In the pews, thank you. And there's a couple dwarves like spread here, there, and here, in the pews, quietly praying.
Is there someone in charge that we can some kind of priest
yes.
or
You see, there is one individual looks like they might work here, wearing a dwarf wearing very simple robes as a man, and sort of just gently like sweeping the floor with a broom. And he looks up and sees this orc and this elf, and he says, "Welcome to our temple. Feel free to pray as you wish. We're open to all faiths here."
Well, we had some questions.
Oh, I see.
Did you see that bright flash in the sky just before dawn?
Bright flash? I can't say I have.
Has there been anyone coming in with strange headaches in the morning?
I mean, there were a few drunkards who came in last weekend, who were suffering from the afflictions of their vices, but no mention mention of a bright flash. Like, kind of flash do you mean? Like a star or an explosion or?
Whole
Almost-
sky purple type
Yeah, like
flash.
purple lightning almost. Unlike anything I've seen, though we've seen it once before, and it was the second time this morning.
I'm afraid I've never heard of such a phenomenon before. Say both of you saw this?
Our whole group had seen it.
Fascinating. I don't suppose you've been taking to mushrooms or anything lately?
No, God no.
Oh, I see. Sometimes some travelers coming from Halfling's Grove, they can't help themselves but pick some mushrooms, not knowing what they'll do when they see some crazy things.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That would not surprise me. We
Wouldn't know anything about that.
I'm sorry if I cannot be much help to you in that. Is there anything else I could help you with?
Ravan?
No, I mean, this really isn't my place. This isn't kind of my gods in this area, so no, I'm good if you didn't see it.
I see.
I don't know.
Well, feel free to do as you wish. Sit here, make a prayer, or go on your way.
Can I see if he's being honest? Like,
Roll insight.
He's a dirty liar.
He's telling the truth. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
I don't know where else we could go or potentially like.
Well, perhaps if it's an ailment that ails you, maybe the apothecary could have a look at you. I'm not exactly sure how much more I could help you in matters that don't concern the spiritual.
It might not be spiritual, but it's definitely of the supernatural kind. So,
We live in a world full of we live in a world where the supernatural is natural. I'm sure whatever it is that's ailing you and your friends, you'll be able to find something to help you. I have faith that you will get better.
I hope so too, because that was an awful headache. I don't know. Karan, apothecary or like I don't know.
We can check it out. I mean, I gotta go to the big one later, but
Yeah. I don't know, unless there's. No, I guess that there wouldn't be anything here if they haven't seen anything. Alright. Well, that's a dead end. So I guess we go back. rejoin.
Okay, the party reconvenes by the statue of Bramder. Once again, all roads lead north.
Well, we ready for this, guys?
Let's go.
All right, so
Before we leave.
Yep.
I run to the bakery and just grab a couple of regular like pastries. Not any magical, just like
okay,
I
gotcha.
gotta take these. Gotta take a couple of these with me.
I'm not gonna charge you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Snack for the road.
Wrong map. This is a big
We're
one.
in the world,
The world, Great Crater Region.
and we run all across the country.
Ew.
Free bird playing.
All right. So, Bramder's Gate here. You've done much. The road leads northeast.
That was just the gate.
That was just the
Yeah.
gate. This is just one region of many.
Damn.
Yeah. So, you guys follow the roads. You notice, as you're going down, increased patrols from the Nordathal Royal Army, from the garrison at Bramder's Gate, an increased presence here, and it looks like from their attitude that this is going to be like kind of a new normal here. The mercenaries seem to have made themselves scarce. You don't pass by, people getting shaken down for tolls or anything like that. And you reach after several hours of traveling, you reach a crossroads. You guys are traveling by cart with Bartholomew, and you reach a crossroads. One of the roads continues straight northeast. There's a sign on the road. Like, one of them continues northeast, and there's a sign saying this way to Noggin Hollow. And there is the other one says, pointing north down the northwest road towards Grumble Burrow.
Ooh, first big choice, guys. Noggin Hollow's closer.
Yeah, I'm down
Yeah.
for Noggin Hollow.
All right.
The name is intriguing, so
You continue further. Will it die? Okay. The trek is uneventful. And you're traveling through. So you're surrounded by like slow rolling like grasslands and such that as you continue northeast turn into fields of crops. And as you get into the more hilly country in this direction, the hills are like have terraces cut into them with rows of crops sown into them. And these get denser and denser, and the road starts to wind in and around between them and follow the terrain through. You start to see windmills here and there as you continue down, gently spinning as the southward winds blow north up through them. And eventually, you reach Noggin Hollow. Welcome
Ooh.
to Noggin Hollow.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
Hobbit Village.
Nah, you're in dwarf country. And yeah, you can see You turn around this bend and you can see around the hill, a village just up ahead, and you can see a village just up ahead.
Herbalist. Let's go.
And you guys travel up here, and you reach a crossroads, there's a small deviation off the road. To the corner, to the left of you, there is an old cylindrical, like a bastion tower, built long ago. It doesn't seem like it's used. And on the right side of the road, there's like a sign saying, "Welcome to Noggin Hollow." Population like 200. And then you see on the left side of you a sign pointing the direction of this like off-road, mentioning a community crypt. Yeah. A new
That
village
doesn't
awaits you.
seem ominous at all.
Woo! No, it's me. I'm the guy.
You are the guy.
Oh,
You
where are we
are-
going first? Where are we dropping, boys?
By the way, if the party this is a village with a lot of stuff in it. If you guys want to split up, you can. If you guys want to all stay together, you can.
The
I wanna go to
boys will.
herbalist.
Yeah, I was gonna say the boys go to the brewery and us ladies go to the herbalist.
Alright, is that what the party wishes to do?
Sure.
I'm gonna check in at the inn.
Yeah, that's probably a smart move to go there first.
The whole party goes to the inn?
Yeah.
We'll start at the end.
Alright, you approach the inn. And you see the sign over top. This is late afternoon. You guys have been traveling pretty much all day, and you're pretty tired. And you see the sign rubbed just above the door, like a little arch, saying, "The Stone Nettle." And underneath it, like a subtitle, "Where the soil runs deep and the ale runs slow." You enter, and this place it's a quiet, low-ceilinged stone inn. Cover it like the walls are outer walls have moss and creeping nettle vines on them. The main tap room, as you enter, it glows with hearth fire and smells of wood smoke, malt, and stew. You can see an elderly dwarven lady behind the counter, and a similarly elderly dwarven man working in the kitchen. Just behind. You sort of get the feeling that this is a central location. You look around and you see like farmers and farmers and growers and some traders in here, and locals sort of exchanging gossip and folklore. And there is in the corner, in the far corner, there is a dulcimer, a battered dulcimer, which is like a really old like musical it's hard to describe. It is a
It's the
it's
string.
like a string. It's a string. It's a kind of string instrument. Yeah, you hit it
with.
with like the drumsticks. Yes. And it's sort of going out. There's like there's a bard playing on that. Playing like some tunes on that, and someone next to him with like a flute, sort of giving off like this old. I think it's like a double flute, given off his old dwarvish tune. In fact, let me switch to. Pissed if there's an ad. Son of a. We're sponsored by Sonic again. And thank you, Sonic. We are not sponsored by Sonic. Don't sue me, but please sponsor us. And yeah, you just get this slow, peaceful, rustic vibes from this place, and you kind of get the feeling this is like the social heart of the village of the quiet village of Noggin Hollow.
Is there anyone else in here?
Yes. There's like there's like locals in here who are sort of drinking and who are sort of drinking and chatting with each other. A lot of older folks. There's the older woman working behind the counter, and serving drinks and talking. And she sees you enter. She's like, "Ah, more travelers! Welcome to the Stone Nettle. Come, sit." She like motions you over to the counter. And she's like, "Whew, you are quite a colorful bunch."
You could say that for sure.
What can I do you for? We have all sorts of things. You hungry? Thirsty?
Do you got any caffeine?
No, not at this neck of the woods. You can find that further south. We have we kind of grow. We're kind of big on like ales here. We have famous stone brewed ale. Some options. We have nettle bitter ale. Just we have barrel cap. That's not an ale. Let me give you a menu. Let me give you a little menu. We have nettle bitter ale, which is kind of what we serve around here. It's very popular. If you want something more different from that to drink, you can visit the brewery if you want. We have barrel cap pie. We have Grumbler's brew. Is actually a dark tea. We mostly have that for the mornings though. And we have stoneberry pudding.
Some of that tea in a pudding sounds pretty good.
You know, travelers always want the tea. You don't even have. Fine, I'll get some tea together.
I mean, if it's a problem, you could just give me some hot
No,
water. And I can brew my own.
don't mind me. I'll go and make your tea. You know, for you. You know.
Passive aggressive much?
Yeah, I guess this town's never heard of customer service.
And she goes back and you hear her yapping and yelling at you know you can sort of tell they're kind of like a married couple. Like Tobin, we need some teas. Yes, I know. Look, they're from outside of town. They don't really know the custom. Look, I'm not gonna take it off the menu, because then I'd have to have 2 menus.
Can you make
Just
it
make
2 teas?
And she comes back, and she puts a tea in front of you, Akila, and in front of you, Bailiff. Oh, and pie, right?
Yeah.
Pudding.
Pudding, yeah.
Pudding. You wanted the stoneberry pudding? Yes. And she presents you like a bowls of like pudding, and eating it. It's like this like purple-ish pudding. It's very tart and sweet, and it's topped with like cream and nut crumbs. The tea itself, if you choose to drink it.
I'm gonna sniff the tea.
Suddenly, like you get like a little spark of energy from it. It's just very, very wakeful.
Like in a good way, or like in a like a smelling salt type of way, or a sugary type of way.
like a caffeine kind of way.
Okay.
So it's just like definitely like a morning tea. It's a dark tea.
Yeah, I'll
Like a
drink the
dark
tea.
brown color, and it's steam rises from it. It's hot and it's dark, and it's
tea.
it's tea.
It's tea. Yeah, some should drink my tea.
I don't suppose you travelers are into legends, are you? Normally folks like you like to hear some little things like that here or there.
Could be.
Yeah.
See, just over there. She points around behind, like a little bit around the corner behind the bar, and like the corner of this place. It's like a darker corner. There's a carved nettlestone back there, and it said, some say it whispers to those who place their hand upon it after midnight. We use it, get farming advice, or some think that they can get old family secrets, or, some people swear they hear strange riddles, depending on the drinker's mood. Though, these stories only come from those who are profanely drunk. And it supposedly only works after midnight. Yeah, fun little bit of lore for you. How do you like that? Uh-huh.
Crazy.
So, what brings you people here? Sorry about that.
Well, we just came from,
We're just passing through. Don't mind us.
yeah, we just came from Bramder's Gate and just making our way through.
Ah, yes, everyone goes to the crater these days. Everyone does. Frankly, I'm happy for it. Keeps, outsiders sort of, no offense to you, but we've kind of got a good thing going in this village, and I don't like, it's a very old and quiet village, and we don't like much change happening here. And when new people, folks like you come through, you guys like to change things, and when you end up staying, so.
What do you mean, you people?
I don't even know what you are.
You ever seen a dwarf?
That's right, you're a fucking dwarf, aren't you?
She suddenly realizes.
I guess he's just an ugly fucking
My
dwarf or
apologies,
something.
my eyes are really not doing so well these days.
Just super, like, quietly aggressive.
Fucking know
Look at
you.
you. Look at you. Ugly piece of shit.
Yeah, God. Man, you smell like, I don't know, like donkey.
Smell like ass. That's rude.
Hey, don't
can't
talk
say-
about Bart like that.
Well, we have all sorts of things in this village. If you'd like to check things out, spend some money here before you, take your business up to the Great Crater and out of my little corner. And yeah, we got all sorts of things here. We got a temple, we got alchemists, herbalists. The brewery is pretty popular. There's a smith in case you need anything.
Where's the casino?
Casino? We don't really gamble here. There's
Huge
also a little
market
bit of
in
like a
Japan.
flea market just outside and around the corner.
It's kind of like gambling.
Really want to gamble? You should head up that brewery. They always have some random shit going on there. Pardon my language, but yeah, the what's his name? What's his name? Ah, yes. No, I can't even remember his name. Man, the years go by. But they always have some new brews going in. They always make you feel weird and have some weird stuff going on with them. He's willing to pay people, though. He is always looking for new people to try his, new concoctions.
Sounds like my kind of place. Paid to drink?
I'm down. I'm game for that. We should go to the brewery.
Mrs. Barkeep, have you had anybody come in the last day or so talking about a headache or seeing anything going on in the sky?
Like, no? Not that I can recall.
No strange headaches from anyone.
I mean, my husband here, Tobin. Oh, I'm Mr. Gunra, by the way. I'm so sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My husband, Tobin, had like a headache the other day, but we got something from the herbalist, and that made it go away.
Wasn't sudden or.
He won't tell me, but I think he's been drinking again.
Oh God.
But you didn't hear that from me.
Hearing the background lore of a troubling marriage.
Oh god.
Tobin! Where are those nettle bitters for table 4? Like, coming, dear.
I mean, if this
Oh
lady
my
was my
God.
wife, I'd probably be drinking too. So.
Fair. So true.
You hear in the background.
We're a little short. Tobin!
we need to change the barrel again.
I just need to get I need to get a new barrel. Right away, honey.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Are you going to be staying the night here?
Most likely.
It's been a long day, so most likely.
It's like 10. Well, I don't know what time it is.
No, it would be like 4. Be like, yeah, it's like mid-late afternoon, so I'd say 5. It'd be 5.
Yeah, I think we'll stay here for the night.
All right. We'll make sure to get some rooms ready. We're not really that big of a place. Yeah, we could get rooms for 5 of you. All right. Well, anything else I could do for you?
No, not
Not I
at
can
this
think of.
time. But we'll be back for our rooms and to check out that little, I don't know what you called it.
Whispering table.
The Nettlestone.
Nettles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll get out of your hair then. And then she goes back. Tobin! Tobin! And leaves you to your business.
Sounds like she's been hitting the wine pretty hard herself.
Speaking of, it's time to drink.
Yeah, I guess. Do we want to go to the brewery?
Herbalist. Are we going to the brewery? Is everyone going to the brewery?
Are we splitting up again? Or are we?
I don't. We can do whatever.
Go to the herbalist after the brewery with their headaches.
It's like there's just a alcohol and weed store in this place.
Welcome to High Fantasy Oregon.
So true.
It's up to you guys where you guys want to go. Or if you want to split, you want to stay together. Explore. Do as you wish.
I mean, I'm down for the herbalist. But I'm
Yeah.
down for
We can go
either.
to the
So.
herbalist for sure. We can go to the. If everyone wants to stick together, we can go to the brewery first.
The herbalist is fine.
You guys are no help.
There's a whole
we're
party
going,
going to the.
we're going
Going to the herbalist then.
We'll go to the herbalist.
Since I'm in charge, to the herbalist.
All right, everyone's going to the herbalist. Okay, gotcha. All right, you guys enter the herbalist shop. You approach this. So you head down. You head down further, right? You head out the end. You head down street, and there's like a larger square that extends on both sides of the road. On one side to your left is a like a statue of some like dwarf with like a hoe and a scythe over its shoulders, and across the road is there's like a fountain with some stone benches around it, and there's these shops all around, sort of encircling this place. You approach the herbalist shop, and which you can tell is a herbalist shop because it's like it's green. It's covered. It's got like foliage and moss and like vines coming up and down on like wooden fences and such, and it's got it doesn't even really have a door. It just has like strings with beads, and there's this aroma coming from within of incense and of various incenses. And you step in, and you see a shop, and you enter in, or you see a counter. The wood in this place is like old and green, and it's been here for a while. This place has not
Weathered.
seen much renovation in a long time. The shelves are very scarce of anything. And out from behind the counter goes, is a female halfling. Pops her head up. Goes, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed. Yeah, we're closed. We don't have until further notice. Don't really have anything to sell you.
Oh.
Please go away quickly.
What's going on? That sounds kind of.
Oh,
Sissy?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing at all. Stop worrying about it.
Can I make
I
an
don't-
insight roll while I worry about it?
Stop worrying
Yeah.
about it.
You absolutely may.
Well, I don't know shit. That was an
That one is like, all right, well, man.
Have a good one, ma'am.
Can I
I walk
roll
out the door.
perception?
Kerbunk, you actually
Shrugs
walk
and
out.
walks out.
You shrug and walk out. I don't know what you did, but you shrug and walk
I'm
out.
gonna start wandering across the street.
He's
You
like,
are
well,
no
I guess I'm
longer
going to
in
the
the building.
brewery. Want to come here
Um,
anyway.
Someone else roll a insight check. Oh, Akila, was that yours? No, that's 30 minutes ago.
She just rolled a 17.
17. Something's not right. I mean, obviously. She is clearly lying to you. And you've gauged more to this than just, it's her day off. Why would she be here? Why are the shelves empty? Why does it seem like... I mean, this is the time of night where people go and do their shopping and stuff. And this being like the first herbalist shop you've come across in a while. I find it funny that there's no one here doing any business and no one here prepared. This place isn't prepared to do business.
Well, she's out of stock.
Something
she
is
said she
amiss
doesn't want
and
us there.
something is wrong.
Like she said, what
And-
the issue was.
Yeah. You're confident that there's an attempt at deception here, that something's being hidden.
I mean,
Does my passive perception give me anything?
It does. You Yes, it does. You notice something is aside from the things you've observed, just walking here. There's something more, and you feel the need to do an Arcana check.
Okay. 13?
There's been magical wards placed around here, especially on the door behind the counter. That's behind her. And you kind of notice that when you walked into this place, the noise of the outside world considerably faded.
There are wards. There's something going on here.
hmm.
Whistle while we work. Whistle
Guys
while
wanna
we work.
Talk to her, press her for information, or anything like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an herbalist. If you're having trouble getting your herbs, or if something's wrong with them, I mean,
You're an herbalist too?
yes.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Well, see, I've been having a little bit of an issue. As you might know, in herbalism, you have to do a little bit of experimentation of your own sometimes, right? I was running my business good and proper, and I'm trying to, come up with new things. Infusing magic with the things I gather from the fields and the hills, and something went wrong, and I fucked up. Yeah. So I made a big mistake, and I don't really know how to fix it. At the same time, I can't run my business, which means I don't get any money, which means I've been in a downward spiral of stress, and I might have gone through my own supply of calming senses of spices and such
Oh,
in
okay.
desperation of trying to come up with a solution that I've yet to find.
Care to
I
tell us a little bit
Dipped
more
into my
about
own supply, if you will.
what exactly you made?
Well, put it like this: my supply of herbs has, say, dwindled as a failed botany experiment has resulted in the vegetation in my garden growing, well, hostile.
You made a killer plant, didn't you?
I might have done done something in the neighborhood of that.
No.
So anyway, I did what anyone else would do and use some spells to contain them and conceal this happened for the sake of my business. And
How
I
big
don't
is
suppose
it?
you guys would be able to help with that. It's not small. Size is kind of difficult to describe it because
Size is relative.
it's kind of been locked in there for a while,
Wrecker
and I don't
giggles
know
at
what
them.
it's been doing since.
So you haven't seen it in how long?
I'd say a week.
Oh. Oh Lord.
I don't suppose you
there-
guys would be able to help with that at all, or
there
know
are-
anyone who can.
Things in there that it can eat?
Well, there's all of my herbs and all my plants.
I
Plenty of
I'm
plant
gonna
life.
stick my head out the door and yell at Kerbonk to get back in here.
Kerbonk! Hi.
Hello.
Where are you right now?
I am sitting over here looking at this cool little statue-looking thing.
Nice. Roll investigation on the statue for me.
Investigation, gotcha.
Oh God. He's found something else to lit.
This is a fascinating statue. You look at it, and it is the face is well, the attire is detailed. The face is bare, with no identifying markers. And you look at the plaque below it, and this is. It basically says this statue is dedicated to the hardworking farmers of Noggin Hollow, and the the agricultural produce they make for the region, and it basically the statue is meant to represent the soul of this place, and it's very fascinating. Yeah, and you're looking at this.
Mm-hmm. Do
Bailiff,
I hear
sit-
Bailiff when he tries to yell at me?
Do you? Roll perception.
Aha.
You do not. The dice are telling a story. You do not.
Man, this is a cool statue.
In fact, the fountain on the other side of the plaza looks really cool as well.
Oh.
It's got little strange birds with water spewing out, but you can't really see from over here.
You're gonna have
You've
to
never
go
really been
grab
in a
him.
dwarven village before. This is new to you.
This
You're
is all
Not
new
one like
life.
this. Oh,
You're gonna
I mean, you've
actually
been in
have to
these
go
before.
grab his arm and pull him. He gets very easily distracted.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like a shirt on. It's like, please be patient. I have autism.
See, I was gonna say, distracted by itchiness of his shirt or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
So anyway,
Um, can I stick my head back out the door and be like, Kerbonk, get in here! We got a killer plant over here!
at the word killer,
You trigger him.
Kerbonk, you can roll perception again with advantage.
Dirty 20.
You just say less.
you just said his activation phrase.
From across the plaza. just like
So what if I have my axe ready in my hand?
All right. And you sort of see through the beads, like the halfling lady sort of just, and I forgot, and she's wearing like a very simple like almost like a cotton sort of dress gown sort of deal. Nothing very fancy. She's got twigs and other stuff sticking out of it and out of her hair and such. And she's sort of pointing at the door. very nervously, and she conjures in her right hand this basically is like the magical tether of this ward. It's holding this door shut. That she can just waiting you guys to be ready to like drop that to let you guys in.
I want to ask the party who has the greatest throwing accuracy.
Probably Breather.
Yeah.
Because I have a vial of acid, and we're just gonna throw it on this goddamn plant.
Well, I mean, we don't have to go that far.
Right now.
Well, when the time
Right
comes,
here.
we do go that far.
I mean, I have two options right now. I can try to talk to it.
You could talk to a plant.
I'll just shrug my shoulders, like, kinda. Or, I mean, I don't know how powerful this magic used on this plant is, but do we know? Can we find out how? You know?
If you gotta hold, if you gotta use magic to hold a plant in a room, you know that plant's evil.
I mean, I have dispel magic, so I don't know.
Go for it.
Well, if we come across it, but I'm limited on my ability to use that, and it's very powerful magic, so I don't know. I have a lot of questions.
I mean, the halfling lady is there. She's just like, it's I'm gonna come clean here. I was meddling with some stuff I really didn't understand. I tried some spells I thought would massively expand and maybe give a little more life to the plants. And in a sense, I succeeded amazingly. Uh, I just didn't consider, you know, consequences of giving free will to something that lives in my back room.
I kind of just like look back and forth at the party.
You didn't happen to give this plant a name or anything, did you?
It all
Wouldn't be
happened
called.
very quickly.
Wouldn't happen to be called
Very
Audrey
quickly.
or anything, would it?
I, I don't really well, because it isn't just one of my plants. It was like several of them that all sort of came together and
Oh no.
um formed like this botanical megazord, if you will. Uh,
What's a
and
megazord? I've never heard that word before.
Power
uh,
Rangers.
uh, I will. I. Hmm. I shall dub it Greeny.
Greeny.
It is Greeny because it was green, and that's about its major defining factor aside from its anger, hunger, or whatever it is. Either way, it has eaten my entire supply. Really wants to get out of that room, and I don't know what else to do about it.
Open up. open up that door.
Are
We
you
got
ready?
this.
I'm gonna hand the vial of acid to
Rether. Is Rether
Rether.
here? Or is he still AFK?
Apples? Okay, he'll be back.
Hello? Hello? Yeah?
Hi.
Mic issue?
Okay.
But yes, I'm here.
All
Handing
right.
you a vial of acid to throw on the plant at some point.
You enter the room, and you see before you a massive, writhing
Oh, God.
mound. And it turns, and you can see around you this room, like um this room is busted up. It was trying to bash down the walls, the glass windows that have since been tinted magically. Um, and there's like broken pots in here, and the soil scattered all over the floor, but not a bit of plant life. Not one herb, not one herb, not one plant of any kind. It is just this thing. It is just glass, like glass windows, stone floor, wooden ceiling and support beams, and this massive writhing biological vegetable-ish mass, and it turns and addresses you. Um,
Told you guys it was a bad plant.
do you attempt to commune with it, or are you guys just gonna jump right in?
What, Akila's the one with the speak to plants, isn't it? Right, don't you?
Yeah, but I mean, this thing's pretty.
Clearly hostile.
I, I, I don't think it's gonna have much to say. It seems to be rather upset.
Well, it's hungry. It clearly ate its food supply.
Yeah, well, I also don't want to be its food, so
Yes, true.
I'm afraid if we touch that thing, it's gonna suck us in. So,
I mean, who's afraid of a little suck?
All right. Everyone roll initiative. It advances towards you. Or well, it's starting to move and move aggressively. Everyone roll initiative.
12.
6.
21.
Very nice. Valeth, you get to move first.
Alright, let's see here.
Wait, what was that potion again I got?
Acid. I think it's just acid. Acid.
Acid.
And then it's got like vial in parentheses. Let's see. There's my 30. And then I got a light crossbow attack. Let's see here. I think. I'm gonna use. Shit. Yeah. Crossbow, 15 to hit on the shambling mound.
15 to hit. That hits.
Then.
You know, naming it Mound C kind of gives away the other ones.
Also gives it away if you look at the top.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
And then
Okay.
my bonus action, I'm going to hide.
Hide. Is that a Is that like require a stealth roll?
I think
27
so.
versus
He
its-
passes the stealth roll.
Yeah, nothing. Well, unless it rolls a net 20. Via wisdom, right? Perception falls under wisdom.
Yes.
Okay, it doesn't get a nat 20. Astoria, it's your turn. Neo,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Figuring it out.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Figuring it
gotcha.
out.
I just want to make sure you're here.
How far does this go? How far does this go?
Yeah, I'm
60
just-
feet.
I don't like this
Perfect.
music. Not for this situation.
We're gonna Sacred Flame it. It has to save a dex save of 14. If it saves, it does not get hit.
Okay. So it needs to be 14 and what kind of save?
Dex. God damn it.
All right. So, one of them saves.
Okay, and then we'll just do.
There we go. So 13 damage to and that is
A and C.
what type of damage?
Radiant.
Radiant. Fascinating. Okay. So 13. And then halved, so 7? Yeah.
Why is
Yeah.
it halved? Are they immune or
Because he passed. Does the
something?
pass...
The other guy. Well, no,
Alright.
the one who saved does not take any damage. The other two do.
Okay. Now your turn.
Yep.
Kerbonk.
I'm a simple man. Got simple desires. I'm gonna go into a rage. And I'm charging. Double check my movement. Yeah, I can easily make that.
Yeah, you guys are like in the same room as this thing.
And
Yeah,
this
like her,
part
like,
might be dumb,
green
but I'm
room.
gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna recklessly attack at it.
Okay.
Rolling for crits.
So that hits.
Side note, since I kind of have put together that they're all stacked on each other, what does this
Shut.
hit?
Shush. It hits the one that I tell it to hit.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll roll my second attack.
It's a hit. $15.
That should be my turn.
Okay. Lyra.
Me?
Yes.
So
You.
you know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna roll 23 to hit. I'm gonna hit it with 18 damage with my guiding bolt.
Okay.
And then 24 to hit.
Mhm.
Oh, 4 damage.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, 4. And that's it.
All right. Kerbonk, before you, the shambling mound, it writhes and wriggles with the damage done to it. and it performs mitosis before your very eyes, and is going to split.
Yes, Trebonk knows what that means.
Shambling Mound A here is just gonna straight up attack you.
Bring it. He has advantage.
Okay. On.
Kerbunk's about to get eaten.
Do we have heroic inspiration from that last session?
Yes,
Yeah, I had.
you do, and I have one. And who else had one?
I think I had 2 because I didn't use the first
Yep.
one.
Kerbonk, it is going to attempt to. The one in the middle is going to fan out and try to engulf you in its tendrils. You need to make a strength saving throw, DC 15. All right. I should have thought better than to challenge you to a strength saving throw. Alright, well, that's.
Oh, actually, I also get an advantage to that. Let's see if I crit on that.
I don't think it matters. His strength saving throw.
Nah, I didn't.
Shambling Mound B is going to advance up the left, so it is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. And then the reach on this is 10 feet. So it is going to reach out and strike. After seeing Lyra just blast this thing, it's going to reach out and strike her with its tendrils. $11 to hit. Doesn't hit, I presume.
Nope.
26 hits.
Yep.
That's 6 bludgeoning damage, plus 3 lightning damage. As it strikes you, not only does the force of this hit you, but the you feel an electric charge. You see an electric charge shock down the vine and just zap into you. It's not much, but it hurts. It gets one more attack. It has multi-attack. 18 hit.
Yep.
7 damage, bludgeoning. 5 damage, lightning. I also forgot the multi-attack for the Shambling Mound A. It gets 2 of those charged tendril attacks.
Bring it.
So Kerbonk is going to attack you with charged tendrils. That's with advantage, right?
Yeah.
I roll a second time to make that advantage. So 25,
That one will hit.
9 damage.
Okay.
Plus 5 damage. Imagine that's halved
Cool.
for you, right?
Yep, I got it already.
It's going to attack you one more time with advantage, right?
So I did the strength saving throw, and then it was added to bonus action. And then
So
these two are
its multi-attack is the Shambling Mound makes 3 charged tendril attacks. It can replace 1 attack with a use of engulf. It attempted to engulf you, so it gets 2 tendril attacks.
Sounds good. And yes, advantage.
22 to hit,
That'll hit.
9 damage, plus 4 damage.
Okay.
It swings and bashes and zaps at you, left and right and top and bottom, in no clear pattern of attack. Just blind malice and hunger. Shambling Mound C is also going to attack you. it is going to first attempt to engulf you. So you need to make a strength saving throw. Alright, you succeed. It is going to then attack you with advantage twice, so dirty 20 to hit. 7 plus 5 damage.
Okay.
And then is going to attempt to hit you once more. Fucking 25 to hit.
They're rolling right now.
It also has a +7 for these hits, apparently.
Mhm.
8 plus 5. Ruther, it is your turn.
Woo! All right. So which one is the one that's already wounded?
All 3 of them have been wounded.
Okay. Oh, did they?
I was counting as like 1 collective HP at first, and then splitting them up now.
Gotcha. Okay, so it doesn't really matter.
Like the slime bot from
Now,
Slay the
that being
Spire
said,
Act 1.
Shambling Man A and B look a little more damaged than Mount C.
Right. Well, I am going to. Well, what do I want to do? Obviously, we're gonna Hunter's Mark. Just gonna Hunter's Mark B.
Okay.
As my bonus. So, what color do you want for Hunter's Mark?
Green.
Green. Okay, go with green. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna fucking. Fuck it. I'll go with hand crossbow. Ooh, net 20.
Nat 20. All right, that
Let's
hits.
go.
That's a 30, by the way. That comes out to a 30.
Yeah, my net is a 30.
So that'd be 3 plus 5 is 8. Doubled is 16 damage. That is what kind of damage? Piercing?
Yes.
Alright, to B.
Yes.
Alright.
And then there's also Colossus Slayer, which is another 8 damage.
Okay.
And then Hunter's Mark is another 4 damage in force.
Alright. Gotcha.
And now for my other handed weapon.
It hits.
35.
This is to B.
Yeah.
Alright. 10 damage, alright. Is that it? Any additional damage on top of that? Hips.
Did he disappear?
My ninjas got him.
Bro, this fucking my.
Yeah, he just got like garroted from the back in his chair. Just
Shadow Realm.
don't you touch my plants. Okay, so 5 damage from Hunter's Mark, I presume is what you're saying, even though we still cannot hear you. we heard an If that is the end of your turn, shake Rether yes. Yes, okay. Alright. All right, Akila, it's your turn.
Okay.
That's so
how-
fucking funny.
how big are these creatures?
These
they
are large.
large. Mm, okay. First, I'm going to cast Bark Skin on myself. And I guess then use my bonus action for Produce Flame on which one is what is that? I guess B because it's the closest.
Oh my god, this fucking thing.
There we go. We got your back.
17.
17 hits. Seven fire damage.
Yep.
All right, that's halved. To 4.
Oh yeah. Also because of Hunter's Mark, I know its vulnerabilities and weaknesses.
Okay. It has no vulnerabilities and no weaknesses.
Does it make sense?
It's a plant. It should be weak to fire.
It is not. It is resistant to fire.
I gave you that acid bottle.
True.
This thing is. Let me give you guys a more
Just to make sure.
specific description of this
I
thing
know.
visually.
Okay, so yeah, I know it's immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities.
Okay, so all of that stuff. It is resistant to cold and fire. Is immune to lightning, as well as the deafened and exhaustion conditions.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't-
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
There's
Find
no
where this
more
is.
information.
S S is for shambling mound on page 270. As I read out loud critical damage to myself. Sorry. Tibbles, I know you're already pulling this shit up.
No, but what's funny is that I'm pretty sure this one is different than the Curse of Strahd.
Yes,
shambling
it's a
mound.
different edition one.
Yeah. Because I remember from Curse of Strahd they had like a
Yes.
20-foot movement, I think.
So, is a rotting heap of animated vegetation that looms up half again as tall as a human, tapering into a faceless head at its top.
Also use my movement to move away from that thing.
Someone roll an Arcana check.
I have plus
Is-
8, so
Oh yeah, you do it then.
From this thing's attacks, from how it's hit you guys so far with the lightning, and the fact that it's immune to such attacks, and the fact that you know magic was used to make this thing, you can gauge that the magic that was used against it to make it was some kind of lightning elemental attack. Or not attack, but the lightning elemental energy of some magical nature.
aspected.
Yes. As these things typically result from a phenomenon in which lightning or a fey magic invigorates an otherwise ordinary swamp plant. Yes. Alright, so, whose turn is it?
Well, I'm finished since the bird. What is it.
Okay,
Alright.
Valeth.
So I'm going to so I'm still in stealth. Let's see.
Gotta do your
Okay.
little hop thing that Astoria's does, or what's the fucking name? For his stealth attack shots in fucking Baldur's Gate.
Let's see. So sneak attack. So that's just I roll the 3d6 for damage, right?
Roll
Yes.
if you hit first, but yeah.
Hibbles, for clarification, the Strahd Shambling Mound is a 2014 Shambling Mound. Apparently, I'm right now using the 2024 ones. To my great disgust and
Wow.
disdain.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will say the Strahd mound had more health
Yeah,
as
it
well.
it does, and I think I might have chosen these because they have a little less health.
Does
Strahd
13
one's
hit?
definitely stronger. 13 does not hit.
Oh shit. Uh, I guess I'll just hide.
Okay.
Welcome to being a rogue when you miss your shots.
Wait, yeah, yeah, that's that.
All right. Astoria, is your turn. God, this music is like 30 seconds on repeat. I hate this music.
If I go from here to here, does that he gets an opportunity? No.
It would, because the tendrils have a reach of 10 feet.
Okay. Saved yourself. For
So
that.
just go to the right a little bit more than up.
I don't think she can
She's
move from
she's
where
within
she's at
10
right
feet.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see how it is. I see
You
how
can
it is.
move anywhere within a 10-foot radius of it, and any square within a 10-foot radius of it, and not trigger opportunity attack. It's just only if you leave that. So you could
So you
certainly
could get
go
still above it. You
up
could see that like
here
there.
or
Yeah.
up here without triggering opportunity.
Oh shit, y'all can hear that. Sorry, I was beating up my cat.
You're fine.
Eating your
That's
cat?
not where I thought that
Spanking
sentence
it?
was going.
Beating it up.
Stop beating up the cat and beat up these plants, Doug. You're losing.
Hey, I hit the fuck out of him. I'm about to hit him again.
You gotta hit the fuck out of yourself.
I got 31 more hit points. I can take it.
I
Jesus.
cannot.
Took 29 last round. That ain't nothing.
All right. So, Astoria, what do you do?
How hard did you get hurt?
I'm like
Don't worry about
half.
my health. I'm good for a little bit.
Oh no, Kelly, how hard did you get hit?
I'm at 17 to 38.
He's like, "Fuck you, Kerpunk."
You're fine.
Talking to you.
Not worried about him.
I'm down like 20 health, 21 health.
Playing my broken little foot.
No. Kitty have a name yet?
Yeah, we named it Willow finally.
And like, they're
yeah.
definitely not keeping it forever.
Yeah, for all the people who are rewatching the YouTube series now, we kept the cat that was the dungeon kitty.
Oh yeah. Like, nah. They just, start giving it names and bought furniture for it and fed it and let it inside their home.
We didn't buy furniture until we decided we were going to keep it.
Okay.
You get
Like the
11
most
health
furniture we had was a cardboard box I cut a hole into and said, "Here, that's just why you can crawl into."
Thank you.
All right. A little healing word there.
What's the word?
Bird.
Bird's the
Mum's
word.
Is heal.
And then we're going to. We're gonna move.
I've got myself ingrained to say that listening to Dungeons and Daddy podcast right now. What's the healing word of the day?
Oh, I'm out. We're gonna move over this way.
All right. It is that triggers opportunity attack. It is going to attack you with its tendrils.
Damn, is that 10 feet? Yeah, it is.
That's 15 from where I was.
23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
6 plus 5. It's 6 bludgeoning damage and 5 lightning damage.
Okay.
These things pack a wallop.
Oh yeah. And these are the nerfed versions. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Kerbonk.
Let's see if I want to be smart about this or just keep swinging. Where did I steal this portrait from? I'm going through my inventory. I'm like, wait, where did I get this from?
I don't even remember. I think you got that from somewhere in Stone Meadow.
I think that's Thistlebrook. I think that was
Might
the
have been-
first house we.
I'm in Thistlebrook.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That was that first chest we opened, and it had the fucking Lightfoot guys on it.
That's right.
Fucking family photo. He's fucking
Wow.
Jacking it.
That's right. Oh my god.
It's like I want to remember this forever.
Well, okay. Yep, fuck it. I'm swinging. I'm gonna swing at B because I think that's kind of who I've aimed at most of my damage for.
Okay.
I will not recklessly attack because I know I can hit him well enough, and I can't hit a crit to save my life right now.
24 hits. $13. 23 hits. Plus 9 is insane. 15.
Well,
it means
he
I
has a
can...
Rether has a plus 10.
That's why I can throw bigger, tougher fights at you guys.
Yep, because I can hit high armor classes without even trying.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep, that'll be my turn. I'm waiting for level 8. I can waste away some of my hit.
Ah,
my
yes,
hit
that'll
percentage.
come any week now. Level
Any
8.
week.
Level 5.
One
Alright,
day we'll get there.
We're
Lyra.
level 5 now, aren't we?
Yeah, you're level 5. He's waiting for level 8.
I need my next feet.
You and feet, dude.
I need my feet in my life.
Oh.
Disgusting.
Is this our mandatory? No,
21
I
to
can't
hit.
go down that way. Thank you. 21 hits. Is this on B?
Yes. 18 damage.
Damn.
Fucking hell, yep, 18
Punch the
damage.
fuck out of them.
Another 21 to hit.
What kind of is this?
This is radiant damage.
Alright,
6 damage.
21, 6 damage. Alright, it is you. And you're blasting holes in this fucker, leaving glowing, singeing scars along it. One might assume that would be like scorch marks from fire if it wasn't like a gilded golden color and as bright as the sun. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. The shambling mounds rise up, and Alpha begins to attack Kerbonk. Once
Bring it,
again,
bitch.
going to try and engulf. So
Again, fuck off, bitch.
DC 15 strength saving throw. It sees green and it wants to consume.
Well, I see red and I'm punching those things away.
All right. It fails. It is going to attack without advantage. So
Nope.
9 does not hit.
Nope.
11 does not
And you
hit.
see, when I calmly attack my target, they
Yeah.
don't hurt me so much. This is a learning moment for Kerbonk.
Shambling Mound C is going to incur the wrath of your opportunity attack. It is going to move over here.
Bitch! Get back over here. Oh,
Wait,
wow,
wait.
yeah,
It can't see Valeth, right?
No, he's hidden.
Yeah, I'm hidden.
Okay. Scratch that attack.
He's
Oh,
from
good, 'cause I
behind
missed
some
that.
rocks.
It's a small boulder.
He morphed into a little
It is
boulder.
going to move.
The
Alright, I'm still gonna count that. It's still gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Damn, you had to bring up my roll that I
Would this
missed
be
there.
25 like this?
I don't
I
know.
think
Angles
so.
like that get really. That's the
But
hard part
did-
about
Did
squares.
you go within Kerbonk's opportunity strike range?
I missed my swing on it earlier.
He missed his swing on it.
Oh, you did do that. Okay.
But would this be 5? Diagonally like this?
How we played it on the one shot, yes.
Yeah. So you're
It'd be your front right corner.
yeah.
That would be your
Yeah,
movement.
it'd be.
So essentially,
So that would be 5.
from
So
there to there would be
25. Wait. Fuck, hold on. How you doing it? 5. It's so
Right.
hard with these big guys.
That's 5. Go down
So,
1.
You just use the
5,
ruler.
10, 15,
15,
20,
20. Corner would be 25.
25,
One more would be 30.
30.
30.
Yeah.
Alright. It is going to attack Astoria.
Savage.
And it is going to it started blasting. A nat 1.
Damn. Blasted the wrong way.
Hits itself.
The lightning, the magic in which this was used this is really done haphazardly, and it attempts to strike you. It attempts to strike at Astoria, but this tendril is swinging over his head, and it is electric. Like you can see in slow motion the blue shocks of electricity, the blue-white lightning striking up the tendril as it just graces a metal pole right above it. And it restrikes this thing. It is immune to lightning damage. However, that whole effect throws it into a little bit of momentary confusion, and it is going to not follow through with its other 2 attacks. Rather, it is your turn.
Woo!
What a lucky nat 1.
So yeah, I'm going to. Ooh, wait, can I use that?
You guys have been dishing out a ton of damage. These things are hurt.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna use a Zephyr Strike.
Let's make sure we're doing it correctly this time.
Yeah. Yeah. So that gives me 70 movement speed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30,
No opportunity attack, right? With Zephyr
nope,
Strike.
bitch, because of Zephyr Strike.
Eh.
Uh-huh.
We looked into that again recently.
I did. Yeah. Regardless of anything, my movement doesn't provoke.
Right, because the one time you got mistaken for in the series, you got mistaken for like 140 or something.
Yeah. But no, regardless, so the until the spell ends, my movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. However, until the end of my turn, I get an extra 30 feet of movement.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Tracking.
That was what we fucked up on.
Okay.
And yeah, and then so I get advantage on one weapon attack. So we'll go boom, advantage. Going for B.
Okay.
Another net 20.
All right. You hit B, critical hit.
Yep. So we got.
Kills it.
Oh, it does.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so C will now have the hunter's mark. And yeah, I'll just end my turn.
Akila, it is your turn. There's a shambling mound rapidly approaching you in Astoria.
Okay.
Damn, 2 net 20s in a row.
Get it.
Let's see. I am going to use Starry Wisp on C. No, I'm not. Right, 11 doesn't hit.
11 does not hit you. That'd be correct.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Barkskin on Astoria.
Wish
And that
you
will-
have that spell. That's a handy ass spell.
It is a handy
Yeah.
spell.
And that'll give her AC of 17.
Wow.
And that's what it gives me as well when I cast it. It lasts for an hour. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Valeth, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see.
Come stab the fuck for some sneak attack damage. You want to do it that way?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Over here, rapier.
15
You get-
hits.
You get. Oh well, I mean it wouldn't
All
have mattered
right.
because you got it, but you do get. You do get it because it's
Surrounded. Yeah, that's the right term, yeah.
13.
And then that'll go to C on that Whales from the Grave.
Okay, what is that?
It is. Immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature and you can see within 30 feet. Oh, that's within 30 feet. Is that within 30 feet?
It's not within 30 feet.
Oh, it's 34 feet. God damn it. Never mind.
But is it from you or the creature you hit?
The creature.
It should be 30 feet from the creature.
No. It's from.
34 feet.
Mm.
You can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet, so it's going to be off of
Oh,
your
30
body.
feet of him, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do your?
Yeah, you need to do rapier damage still.
Yeah, you still need to do your rapier damage.
There you go.
There you go.
Alright, 6 damage.
Let's see. So that was sneak attack. rapier damage, and then would it be a cunning action to hide? Just hide right behind him?
Yes.
Must have been the wind.
All right. Just gonna check real quick just to make sure. Okay, yeah. Doesn't see you. You vanish. Imagine you like
Open the ass and
chameleon
vanish.
yourself, like your skin changes to match your surroundings, almost like an active camouflage.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Astoria, it is your turn.
Spells. We are going to guiding bolt. The little dude, this man in front of us.
All right. That hits. Is that all?
Yep.
Okay. Kerplunk, it is your turn.
I'm swinging.
All right.
I've learned from the Grandmasters of don't blow your load by using your advantage. Damn it, I should use my fucking advantage.
Your attack fails to land.
That one doesn't.
That one does not fail to land. 19 damage.
Still not
Holy
max damage yet.
fuck.
I can chunk 20 a hit if I hit it right.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah. I'm a simple man.
I'm a simple man.
Lyra, it is your turn.
Um. Yeah, fuck it. 19?
Yeah, that'll hit. Which one is this attacking?
C. 20?
Alright, 20 damage done.
And then.
Finally found something big enough to use your fucking orbital laser on.
Yeah.
Instead of just
17?
blasting little goblins into the abyss.
Look,
17 hits.
it's not my fault to get in the way. 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright.
That's it.
Alright. Shambling Man A is once. You know what? He's had enough. Shambling Mount A is not going to try and consume you. He doesn't want to eat you. He just wants you fucking dead. He's just going to
Shit.
swing.
Okay.
And we're going to wait. 26 to hit against Kerbunk. 10 damage.
26? Okay.
Yep. So 17 damage. So it's 10 bludgeoning, 7.
10 plus 7? Motherfucker.
Yep.
I got hit.
He's
That's
going to
max
hit you
damage on the
again.
lightning.
Bring it, bitch.
21 to hit.
They're bringing it.
8 plus
Okay.
4.
12, so that's 6, okay. Bring it!
Hitting you again for 21.
God damn!
Damn!
7
I'm getting fucked
plus 4.
6. I got this. I got 10 hit points. I'm good.
What
up. Oh
the
my
fuck?
god.
Ain't shit. I just want to imagine Bonk is talking mad shit still the whole time.
I didn't hear no
Mount C
bell.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I didn't hear no bell.
is going to close on On Astoria, all right, it is Astoria. I'm going to need a DC 15 Strength saving throw. It isn't going to attempt to engulf you
With my noodly arms?
with your noodly arms and your dragon egg on your back
You got this.
or in the
Oh.
cart. Would you have your dragon egg with you, or would it be in the cart?
No, you don't.
No, he'd be in the cart. I wouldn't
Alright,
bring my tail
gotcha.
here.
Squishy wouldn't be in here. 5. All right, so you are. It shoots out like four or five like vines, grabbing you and your limbs around the waist, and then it just pins you down. Actually, it pulls you in. You're pulled into the Shambling Mound space, so you are now up here. And you are grappled. The escape is a DC 14. But you can't make that attempt until your turn. Until the grapple ends, you are blinded and restrained, and you take 3d6 lightning damage at the start of each of your turns.
How much?
3d6.
God
Lightning.
damn.
When the Shambling Mound moves, the grappled target moves with it, costing it no extra movement. The Shambling Mound can only have one creature grappled by this action at a time.
How do we get her off?
You blow it up.
I mean, besides killing
You do
her,
like a
her-
help action, or she can try to beat it later, I think.
It
right?
is then going to move over here and over here, and now is going to use its other 2 attacks. Wait, is multi-attack like all have to go at one target?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, but if
I haven't done it
if
that
it's
way.
If it's grappled,
grapple
though.
it. If it's grappling, it can't attack anything else.
How
can
many
it?
tendrils do you think this guy has?
I'm looking things up. Alright, multi-attack can target multiple enemies. It's not grappling, it's engulfed. She is inside of it now. It's not like holding on to her. Its outer tendrils are free. So it's going to attack Aquila now.
He's just trying to kill us, guys. We just should just let it
I'm-
happen.
He didn't get to
Trying to
kill
kill
us
you.
in the one shot, so he's trying to ruin the campaign.
No.
Yeah,
We're gonna burn it to the fucking ground. We get it.
I thought with something like how it's gonna engulf like that. I thought it had to be 2 separate. Like one turn is
The Shambling
grabbing
Mound
it,
makes
and
3 charged tendril attacks. It can replace 1 attack with the use of engulf.
yeah. I just thought it had to be restrained first. So that would be 2. So it would only have 1. Like grabbing, engulfing, and then 1 more tendril, right?
No, she's
instead of-
saying that the grabbing and the engulfing are 2 different or 2 separate attacks.
2
is what
separate.
she's trying to say.
This is this is all listed under one ability, engulf. Strength saving throw DC 15 to 1 medium or smaller creature within 5 feet. I made a mistake. It should have been closer. But upon a failure of the DC 15 saving throw on the part of the target is pulled into the Shambling Mound space and has the grappled condition. It's not this thing using the grapple action. Until the grapple ends, the target is blinded and restrained, takes damage. When the Shambling Mound moves with it, costing no extra movement, can move 1 creature grapple this time. It doesn't say. The one thing that I messed up here was was engulfing from 10 feet away instead of 5 feet.
Does that mean you don't have her grappled?
Well, it didn't move.
It would have moved 1 closer and then done it, and the dice rolls would have been that.
Okay, just because I know with one of my wild shapes, like
I will move this thing 5 feet back. and I'm not going to use the multi-attack because I do think it's. I don't feel like a multi-attack is like you can attack, do one of your attacks, then move, then do the other attack. It's like I don't think it just gives
Just
you
to do
extra
it.
actions.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
It's supposed to boom, boom, boom. So I'm not going to use the rest of the multi-attack. It just
Yeah, 'cause
engulfed.
Yeah, because I know with one of the wild shapes I can use, there's bite, and with the bite it's restrained, and then the second, the other ability is to swallow it. So like I know in that case,
Yeah, but I
it's
think
like
that
two
works a little
separate.
different.
That's differently from this.
Because you
Yeah.
can use bite just to attack. You don't have to use bite to hold and then
Yeah.
swallow.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
all under one ability, under one action.
Okay.
The way I should have been playing this is doing double tendril attacks, then engulf, but I keep fucking that up because I really want to engulf someone. All right.
Some vor shit.
Inky.
Breather, it's your turn.
Woo!
You just saw Astoria get fucking gobbled up.
Okay. In that case, I am going to attack with my crossbow.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
It's a miss. That's another miss.
I know.
Oh, wait, sorry, I misread the first
Just
one.
one.
Yeah, it's just shot once. Okay.
Yeah, I only shot once.
Okay.
I'm looking at something.
I looked at my previous charge tendril attack as a one of his shots and misread that. So.
Okay. I will stay put.
Okay. Play your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Akila, it is your turn.
She's like I can't see a story or anything. Like she's fully inside.
Gobbled up. Yep, enclosed within, engulfed.
Let's see. I'm gonna try with Starry Wisp again.
It hits.
One.
Alright, 10 damage.
Okay. Is it hurting or is it like?
It's hurting. It's most of its tendrils have been like singed off, and it's yeah. It's certainly lost some mass.
Okay. Then bonus action. What can I use? I am going to use Healing Word on Kerbonk.
Well, thank you. Okay, that's.
You only had like 10 health, right?
I ain't hear no bell. He ain't gonna drop my ass when he puts me to 0. I'm hopping right back up.
8.
I resisted for 4 health healing.
I don't know why it rolls as damage.
I don't know.
That's
no.
weird. It's just the way it does.
And
Is that
that's my
Alright, Vela, it's your turn once again, you sneaky some bitch.
Get it, Valeth.
Are you hitting the shambling mound there? I don't think your mic is working.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
the one in
20
front, and
hits.
then
12 kills it.
Damn. Let's go.
One left. If I was trying to kill you, if I was trying to do a total party wipe TPK here, there'd be a lot more shambling mounds.
Yeah, trust me,
I know
I'm
you-
not worried. We had this.
I know what you guys are capable of.
yeah, that's what worries me.
Yeah.
3 Alosas fly down. We have to fight 3 different Alosas.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. He
That'd
brought
be
his
a fight.
cousins.
He brought his cousins along this time, guys.
then
Alright.
I'll. So I think I can dash. I still have my bonus action, right?
You have a bonus action, yep.
Yeah, I'll use that to dash to. Right.
That's a cunning action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Astoria, you start your turn by taking 3d6 lightning damage. I will roll it for you.
Damn. It's
You take 14
brutal.
damage.
Holy shit. Are you still alive? What's your health?
Barely.
And then you can attempt to escape. But I think anyone else can help this as well. If you get within like 5 feet
Yeah,
and then
I got
make
help
a
action.
DC 14 strength saving throw. So yeah, if you want to escape, you need to do that.
Oh, so close.
You fail. You are still within the shambling mound. It is a
Save her,
race against
Kerbal.
time. She's in the electroshock plant oven.
She's just like, I live here now.
He's just getting fried.
It's fine, we'll
As
kill him
lightning
before your
surges
next
through this
turn.
thing. That is going to be your turn unless there's anything else you're capable of doing.
Can she heal herself?
Not really.
The action was the attempt to escape. It'd have to be like a bonus action.
Nope.
And any spell would have to be yeah. Okay. Kerbonk, it's your turn.
Nice and bloody Kerbonk for being beat by the tendrils. Didn't hear no bell! And I'm using advantage this time.
Alright.
Finally! That's all I've wanted
That's
is one
20.
crit!
Alright.
I
Let's
wanted one crit
go.
all
So aim for the nat
session.
1, which would have hit Astoria.
No, not with advantage.
Alright, yeah.
You're sick.
Roll for
Also,
damage.
You're sick
I
for
got-
wanting that.
How damaged is this thing?
Very damaged.
Okay, so then this. Oh!
Nice. Nice max damage on that.
So that doubles
That's
to
40.
40, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell me how you do this.
Oh god. 'Cause I'm
Gotta
scared to
extract-
stab into it.
You gotta be careful.
No,
extract
no, I'm
Astoria
saying this.
carefully.
You kill it. It's dead. Tell me how you kill it.
I want to cut at it like, you know, Aang from the swamp monster thing, from the swamp monster episode where she just keeps cutting into it and reveals the swamp person that's inside. As I'm just ripping this monster into bits. And then Astoria just pops out on the other side.
Pulling it apart like spaghetti.
Just, and Astoria is just right there.
Didn't hear no bell.
I can imagine, like, oh my god, it ate Astoria, but like it gave birth to another one.
Ew.
It's a girl.
Oh god.
Sorry. Yeah, it dies. And you guys are just surrounded by rotting, decaying, dead plant matter on the ground, completely inanimated. After you are all, except for Rether. Rether is pristine right now. But the rest of you guys are beaten, bloodied, scorched by lightning. And the little halfling druid pokes her head through the door. Is like, "Are you dead?"
Are you open now?
She
No,
looks.
it ate all her shit, so she didn't have any stock.
It's like, looks all around. Is like, well, at least my greenhouse is no longer under occupation. Unless that orc here is staying,
Half orc.
right? uh, I can replenish this myself. I mean, I like going and picking stuff, but I needed my place clear. It looks like you did it. Are you guys all right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I'm
we're
good.
okay.
Kerbunk is like leaning on his axe like a crutch. He's like bleeding out of 4 different places profusely.
Hey, I got more than 25% of my health. Was it really a fight?
He has like 3 teeth left in his mouth. Um,
I paid for this HP. I'm gonna use all this HP.
If I don't use it all, did I really get in a good fight?
that's
True.
oh. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't really have any money I can pay with right now, but you, fellow druid, fellow herbalist, I do have something you might have some interest in.
Okay.
And she comes and she produces a with a little a fine powder, a fine like brown earthen powder appears in her hand, the palm. She says,
I am a jar of dirt.
"This here is a little concoction of mine that I normally do not sell or give to other people. I use this for myself. This helps me focus and come up with some of my better ideas, or in this case, one of my worst ideas. Uh, if you want it, this this could help you. All you have
Give
to
me
do is inhale it.
Adderall.
Yeah.
Hope you give me cocaine.
This is not either of those things. Roll a if you want to if you want to try and gauge what this is, roll a nature check.
I have a +8, so
I think this is like the second ever nature check in this campaign.
No, I think
oh
Keely's
well,
done a
fuck
couple
me.
nature checks.
With a 10, you don't know exactly what this is going to do, but you're able to identify this is derived from mushrooms and is therefore probably hallucinogenic in nature.
Well, shit.
Drogas.
All
I'm
right, so
using
who's the
those
trip sitter?
mushrooms we found.
Yo, you gonna drink that?
She says, I offer this only to you, herbalist.
Damn, we see how it is.
Yeah, I mean, might need it at some point.
Damn it. It doesn't travel well. You'd have to use this now, or it will spoil.
Yeah, you walk into a random bar and this says, "Hey, take this random thing that's gonna make you go on a trip. You can't
Right
take it
now.
with you."
Do it right now.
Mm,
Hey, I'll take the drug.
it's only for me. Uh, can I resist the hallucinogenic effects?
You could try. It is quite potent, and frankly, you will stand to gain more from immersing in it as much as you can.
Bathe in it.
Don't fight the
Uh,
trip, just let it flow
all right.
through.
Who's gonna be my sitter? Someone's gonna.
Someone's gonna have to babysit Aquila. I'll babysit Aquila.
She holds it hand.
Is she just like holding powder like a
This is a
a
powder.
palm
Like
full
bare,
of
like
powder?
like a palm
Bear
of powder,
palming
or is
this.
it like in
This is a woman who
Yeah.
is bear
He's gonna hold it out and just blow it in
she
your
she
face.
she conjured this. She conjured this. This was something she had hidden somewhere that she magically conjured.
Gotta Scarface this
That was
thing. Just
kept
whole
away from
face
all
full
the
of
rest
it.
of this stuff.
So I have to snort it out of her hand?
I Not necessarily. You just inhale it by whatever
She can
means you
blow it in
want.
your face if you'd prefer.
I could.
Kinky. It's the witching. Yeah, that's all right. All right, I got a sitter. That's
A sitter. It's
You got
fine.
5 sitters that are gonna keep an eye on you.
And she extends her palm forward and sort of takes with her other hand takes your hand and opens it up and just sort of pours this into your hand. It's like a small, very small pile of powder.
all right. I take my hand up to my nose, just just deep inhale.
Upon inhalation, Aquila, your eyes roll back as a wave of some in truly indescribable feeling washes over you, like a warm wave of salt water on the beach just washes over you, and the world goes dark.
I'm blind.
Except, I got in your eyes, sorry.
Yeah.
Except, this is a minute-long unskippable ad. Fuck off. I guess I
Jesus
don't get to use music
Christ.
for this. Fuck YouTube.
Get that U block.
Yeah.
Ugh, yeah. Anyway, your eyes roll back in your head, and there's a glow, a soft, warm, golden glow of sunlight, split in four, reaching down. And as you sort of, your head feels swirly and light, but you find yourself in the garden of your childhood, where you learned your craft of herbalism. Everything feels serene, and supernaturally calm. The sun through the window warms you. You've not felt this relaxed in years. In this state, all worries leave you, except for your divinely bestowed task. You must eliminate the High Archpriestess of the Church of Saluna. The Moon Maiden herself has asked you to kill her. But, however, somehow, an epiphany reaches you. Maybe, just maybe, there might be another way. It might just be possible somehow to destroy the corruption within the High Archpriestess without killing her. This, with all else flooded out, you're able to entirely focus on this, and while you cannot entirely piece together exactly all the details, a narrow path presents itself for you. And your eyes roll back, and you find yourself limp, hanging in the arm, like Lyra is there holding you up as you apparently fell back against her, and she's holding you sort of like by your shoulders as you sort of come to.
Trustful.
It's only been minutes, and the druid says, I hope this could have been of some use to you. I don't have much else to offer at the moment.
It was something. I'm still trying to figure out what what just happened.
You can roll insight if you'd like.
Yes.
It was so your head is still swirling, and it was hard to focus your eyes or any of your senses because really you weren't using any of those at all. You just perceiving that you were, and you really weren't when you were unconscious. And uh but you gather that it wasn't just some random hallucinogenic mushroom that she picked and ground to a dust. There was some magic that went into this that gave you a if very, very tiny glimpse into what could be, to the skein of one of infinite possibilities.
Okay.
That's all you get on a 7. Roll better.
Okay.
uh,
Savage, roll better.
18.
Is that better?
that would have been a lot better. That would have been a lot better. At a future moment in time, perhaps you could potentially meditate on this.
How long
Okay.
does this last?
That whole phenomenon.
No, is she over it? Is it like gone now? Like she
She's her
already.
head. She's coming to. She's out of it. Her head is still kind of swirling, and like colors are bright and bloomy and such. But she's coming to.
Okay.
Well, what now?
We're pretty hurt. I mean, some of us
Brewery?
are.
Yeah, I think I could use a drink after this.
Drink and rest. That's what I would.
And on that, we're gonna call it for this week.
Wow, I don't even get that drink.
Get it next time.
Need a goddamn bath.
I think it'd be a pretty good stopping point, unless you guys really want to continue.
No, it's all right.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Astoria needs a bath.
We are going to have to be taking we're gonna have to take a break next week for 4th of July weekend. I'm going to be out of town, and but the week after, we'll be ready to go if other people are. So yeah,
So the 12th.
on the yes, Saturday the 12th of July is our next planned session as of right now.